Oh my fucking god. How long has this been? How long has this stream been going for? 18 minutes. I've been yapping my fucking head off for 18 minutes. And OBS forgot my damn audio settings. Oh, fuck. Oh, son of a bitch. I am not repeating 18 minutes worth of I talked so much. I was like, yeah, no one's here, right? No one's here. I'm not like, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with no one being here. I can just talk. If people watch VODs of this one day, then maybe cool. They'll hear some like, it won't be dead air. Like I've been fucking actually like, I have been doing the yap about this game and different shit. God damn it. Oh, that is the downside to like no chat when I start up stream, because I oh my god, it's been a fucking mess. It's been such a fucking mess to start up again. But I think the stream is at least stable now. My internet is good. I installed a PCIe thingy into my Mobo. It's like Wi-Fi 6. You can see my heard nothing. God damn it. Thank you for fucking for telling for Oh god, it's like it's like being in the VC and it's just like, man, they really don't man, they're not really responding to man, it's just miss after miss. These jokes aren't landing. I should just leave. Oh my god. Oh no. No. But yeah, I've stopped using the like USB Wi-Fi dongles and I have something directly plugged into my motherboard. The difference is fucking ridiculous because yeah, the difference is insane because before with just like the USB like Wi-Fi dongle, I would get before it started going to shit, I would get like maybe 40 megs downloads, and I never retain upload speeds. But I did a speed test with this new one, and it was like 400 fucking megabytes a second. I haven't tried downloading anything yet, but I like with it. I kind of want to uninstall something big and just reinstall it and just see how quick it can be reinstalled. But yeah, I'm here. I have the energy to stream, which is cool. I'm I might stream again tomorrow because I don't have to work tomorrow. Paid holiday. Thank you USA for one day for doing one thing. But time to reinstall Marvel Rivals. I can't. I can't do it. I mentioned it in my muted yap, but I am getting a mouse tomorrow, so it's shipping tomorrow. It's such dog shit. All right, so you can like probably see it, cause you can see my mouse when I go over on the stream. I think. Hold on. Okay, now it decides to be stable. Are you fucking kidding? It wasn't stable when I was troubleshooting. It wasn't because I was having to troubleshoot with my mouse just jittering like crazy. But now it's stable because I'm talking about it again and people can hear, so it's stable. I was talking about how like I'm using a like DualShock controller, and the trackpad was so much smoother than my actual mouse. Like this is the trackpad, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna use this instead. But oh, it was so bad. Now it's good. I hate technology. It's so dumb. Okay, I'm going back to the game because I want to finish this game because the second game's intro was so good. I want to play it again so bad. But I don't want to start and commit to it until I've finished this one because I want to see if there's any like I haven't heard shit about the game. I barely saw any marketing for it even existing, like being announced or anything. It felt kind of like it just, hey, we have a new game coming out in like a week. Yay. Which is, I think is a very level 5 thing to do anyways. Um, I love level 5 games. My favorite ones, besides this one, were on the PlayStation 2. Like, Rogue Galaxy is like the one I yap about the fucking most. That I would love a sequel to. That's why, even though I'm not playing, even though I want to finish this game first, I'm not playing. Even though I want to finish this, even though I want to finish this game first, and it will take me a while to get to the second game, I wanted to buy it like day one, so that I'm like showing level 5, like, please, please, please give more love to your old IPs. It doesn't have to just be Professor Layton or whatever the fuck your puzzle game is. Or I do I don't know if they do Yokai Watch actually. I think they do another one. Do they do the fucking soccer game? Level 5 games. Inazuma 11 I think is what I'm. Yeah, they do that soccer series. And Professor Layton. Yeah, they've done and Yokai Watch. I was right. All of the above was right. Well, at least one person bought this right. I want to be part. All right, so this game, the second game, I'm at least from the VTubers I see in my feed, they are like so many are buying this game, and I want to be part of the many people who are buying this game. Also, because I want to play it, but like, I want to vote with my money this one time to a studio that I like, even though I don't like an era of their games. I haven't played them, but so I can't really say it as well. But at a glance, they don't have the same kind of magic that I loved from the DS, or like early DS and PS2 era of their games. It's not like the same settings that I drive with as much. It's not as fantastical. This one definitely is in the sequel. So like I want more of these games. I want them to give love to old IPs more. Terrible part of dirty shorts. Well, that's very kind of him to think so, but the truth is my greatest duty here is dog walking. So true. Everybody gets that, but the world needs dark mage dog walkers, I suppose. I've asked you two here to see if you would like to purchase a magical retreat. I would, actually. I have so much fucking money. Unless the game is showing me now that I really don't. Home away from home. Oh, it's like floating. That's sick. I mean, that would suck. That would suck to live in that kind of house. Like I've like been on a houseboat before. I've lived on one for a while, and it's how much. Even with me beelining it, I don't know how many hours I have left in this game. I've not actually checked how long to beat for this game. I'm scared to. I'm scared that the story is actually really long. On top of all of the side content I can do. Is this Thai DLC? No, this is I'm playing. This is 80 hours deep into a game that I really like because a second game came out, and I'm still gonna be playing this game, probably maybe once I've gotten to the second one. But like I usually play most of the side content for this game instead of the story. Because there's so much. It's there's like a ton of different quests and whatnot that like it's like you need to be this level of this job to be able to accomplish this quality of cooked meal or something, like this many stars quality or whatever. um so like I've been focusing on that for, in this save file, 80 hours. Is more than really like so yeah, that's what oh, my brain just went blank. But yeah, that's what the majority of my hours have been, is just the side content. And I swear to God, I think I told this tonight. It's fucking. I had like 50. I think I think I was at the 50-hour mark or something, and then I did a little bit of story because I could not. I needed to progress to the next area in order to do more, to get more materials to upgrade, to further progress different jobs. And I swear to God, I saw like chapter 3 pop up on the screen after like 50 hours, and I was like, I fucked up. I should have done this so much earlier. I don't know if it's normal to spend that long in the, because you get I was in the, you get like the grasslands, you get a forest area, and you get a mountain, and then that's like the first chunk, and then you get the Port Puerto area, which is like, there's a transitional area of like grasslands, and then you get to like the ocean area, which is Port Puerto, and then it's like there was not a ton of like areas that I had unlocked, and I had spent so much time in those small few areas. You put 200 hours in the opening credits play. That's how it feels. It's, Fake it gives you for you to return whenever you wanted by offering you a home. Plus, I was looking to downsize my real estate hold. You motherfucker. You are the reason. I ought to kill you with one stone. It's very kind of you, Eldred. Thank you. The preliminary paperwork has already been done. If you wish to buy the place, you only need to pay the purchase price, and it's all yours. It's a bit pricey, but I don't think you'll find it well worth the dash. The benefit it carries of expediting your travel is quite significant. Yeah, you can fast travel to any home. Also, you're Norwix. You are indeed correct. Well, I'm sure Lord Damien would be most pleased if you had your own property or... offering you an opportunity to pay... Second, we do pay you. Yeah, literally. What's that? I'm losing hearing in this year. Nothing at all. Well, if you decide to purchase, simply talk to the estate agent over there. Yes, I would also like to give you this gift from all of Lord Damien's retainers. That's been every area. It's just like, oh, you've helped me so much. You're my best friend. I love you so much. Here's a masterful portrait of me. Look at it. Put it in your home. It would look lovely on the wall. No pressure though, really. It's been lovely speaking with you again. I hope to speak to you soon. Don't wink at me. I don't know what that last one was about, sorry. So I fucking love this game. When the sequel dropped, the sequel dropped like 2 days ago. I bought it it dropped this week. So I own it. I played the intro to it, and I loved it so much that I was like, I really want to stream this because I'm having so much. I am just giddy with every little bit, and I literally haven't played like anything. It's just the presentation is so good. What I'm seeing is like I think 2 new jobs were added. I think it's like farmer and painter. So I think there's probably more, but just right off the bat I could glean that. But I was like, I want to save this for a stream. I want to finish this first one, and then I want to go to this one because it feels weird to say how much I love a game that I have not even gotten close to beating. But like, I've spent, because I have this I mentioned this when I was muted for 20 fucking minutes, but um I own this on my 3DS as well, and I've put like 60 hours, and I played it the exact same way of just I am doing every job and I'm leveling them up as much as I can. Like, I don't think I even got to Port Puerto in that one. You sound it's whimsical, and I don't know how to feel about that. I don't like seeing women. This game got me whimsical. Whimsical. I don't know. Good weekend. I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna buy get it while it's hot. So I like to hear as crunch numbers I'll give you after my modest commission and the friends discount I'll give you. That comes to 100,000. Oh, if only I didn't have double that. Best offer ever. Take my fucking dosh. It is a pittance. I don't care. This place has all the bells and whistles you'd want. It's even got doors and windows. Dude, if I bought a house for 100 grand and it did not have a door, I don't know. I feel like that time's coming. Pay an extra $1,000 and we'll carve a door open. We won't put a door on or anything. Stop that whimsy. It's time to you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up about that. The one Yakuza game with a VTuber in it, and they fucked everything else up. Not everything. There's so much shit in that game. You're not killing my whimsy. I'm not thinking about infinite wealth. Oh my god. It's actually sand. Why is the floor sand? Oh no. Oh, hell no. I don't think I have any furniture. I've not done carpentry in a bit, so I've not built anything. I am not gonna be a psychopath. You can't hold your psychopathic tendencies to 100% every one of those games over my head. I can complain about it. You didn't even properly 100%. You still haven't 100%ed it. Because you bought the DLC that gives you an extra achievement and an extra dungeon. You can't complain about shit. What's the other one? I should go see Damien. We don't need a specific reason to see our friends. Let's just go. But yeah, this is what I love about this. Is also why it's really hard to stay focused on this story specifically, because it's a lot of it's really slow burn, and not just because I haven't been focusing on it at all, but like there's general stakes like happening in the world, but literally you are just I did the dungeon. Yeah, you literally have to just play the game one more time. What's the problem? You 100% at Ishin. What's the problem? But yeah, this is why some of the progression is harder, because it's just like, I mean, there's no pressing matters right now. It's just like, and that's the whole whimsical vibe of this. That's like the jovial nature of this game, right? It's just like, just go see your friend. Or do some job stuff. Who cares? Just have fun. Yeah, I wonder how that guy's doing. Garden is quite a sight. And the Elder Dark Sultan turned out to be a nice guy. I love cause the whole thing with the Dark Sultan was like the new one, like the Damien was like, in order to become the new Dark Sultan, he had to like recite this oath of just like, I will promise to fucking kill I don't remember the name. The other kingdom. I'll promise to keep to spill their blood to it was just like to avenge or whatever. Just some goofy oh my god, I need to not shrimp. Reminder to not shrimp in your chair. And he was having trouble saying like Castell, that's the country. He was having trouble saying the oath, so he was just his dad was like, I mean you don't have to. Just tell me your wish. Tell me something, a goal you have that you firmly believe in, and you'll have with all your resolve, and then you just become the Sultan. He's like, all right, I'm gonna stop the war. Okay, here you go. And now it's called but yeah, there. Oh my god, I would want to just like more whimsical than real life. No shit. But even like during that whole exchange, the butterfly, who is like your little sidekick, totally not the goddess in a butterfly form. The butterfly was like, man, the Dark Sultan would make a great therapist, I think. But yeah, no, this, I think I would like to just stream this story start from finish one day, but because like the writing is so good all the way through. Like it's perfect for kids, but it's not like, oh, it's like subtly for adults too, like some kids movies have like adult jokes tucked away in there. But like it's just genuinely funny. It's just genuinely so good. That's it. Just yes, hello. Oh no, I wanted to bring this up again because I feel like we didn't get to finish our conversation earlier. I exist to serve, butterfly. Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Don't you ever want to do something for yourself? I have no desires of my own. I must be able to protect Lord Damien, the Dark Sultan, from anything that poses a threat. This guy's already been like dismissed from his job. Damien's been like, I don't want you to be my guard. I want you to live for your live your life. And Odin is just like, yeah, I want to protect you. That's my life. It's my one and only duty. Well, I guess that's about as far as we're gonna get on that path. Because the butterfly is trying to figure out everyone's wishes. Yeah, your wish, if we can call it that, has been heard. This goddess, she's just like kind of going throughout the world, gaining the power of wishes. If you fulfill them, you gain bliss, which you spend to make bliss bonuses and all that. You're really committed to this whole strong and silent type thing, aren't you? It's part of my duty to protect the Dark Sultan. Alright. What does being silent have to do with your service to Damien? I am both Lord Damien's sword and shield, even if he need to strike against friend or family. I must bring my blade down upon anyone who threatens the Dark Sultan. Therefore, I must listen to every word, every nuance of tone, and search for intent behind speech. By speaking, one prohibits one's ability to listen. I never thought about it like that. I guess I prohibit my ability to listen quite a bit, eh? Nobody here is judging you. You and Jules should get along great. I mentioned this earlier too when I was fucking muted. But yeah, my save file, because I haven't released any lore on any like lore comics or art or animatics, whatever the fuck I'm gonna end up doing. I have plans. Like I have the whole scenes right now. It's just I haven't like introduced like lore family and all that and stuff, but like like Jules is like a name that I've used forever in games. And in lore, that's little sister Jules, fellow huntress. You in the service of protecting something that is important to you as well. Wait, so Odin talks back to us. Did you start the stream? I did, because fucking, I guess OBS forgot my settings after a month. And it, like, it might have been because I had to unplug everything when I installed, the PCIe, Wi-Fi thingy on my motherboard. So I guess maybe like unplugging my microphone from the PC itself was made OBS be like, I don't know, like I can't remember what this was when I plugged it back in. So I didn't notice until like Nights came in and was just like, are you muted? And it was 18 minutes in and I had been yapping up a fucking storm silently to myself. Cause I didn't have like anyone in chat immediately to help, to be like, by the way, is the fucking audio good? Like, game versus me, is it fine? Cause I didn't even ask that. It's been a fucking day. it's been a fine one, but like starting this was just like hell. And the troubleshoot with a mouse not even working. But yes, fucking Odin is like actually like putting in some input and talking to us, and our responses are just to be fucking mute back at him. See, it's tough to getting any. Also, your character is just kind of, you have dialogue options you can do, but like the fucking mute thing is funny. You could have gotten more out of the former Sultan when he was a statue. When he was a statue. Hey, I get it. You two are a funny pair. I understand why the Dark Sultan enjoys your company. See, you don't have to be so alert when you're with us. You can loosen up a bit. There's no way Jules would ever harm Damien. I do believe that to be true. The Dark Sultan has expressed a fondness for the two of you that I've never seen before from him. As long as this is true, you will fall under my protection as an extension of the Dark Sultan. Okay, good. Audio's good. For someone who doesn't talk much, you can speak rather elegantly at times, Odin. I have a lot of time to formulate. So fucking real, Odin. I've considered how to express that I would like to extend my honor, protection, and friendship to you. Yeah! That's another fun bit about this game, is like, as you do story and different side content, you just... There's not... Yeah, I'm quite confident in my abilities to kick some butt if you ever require such a service. Please do not hesitate to call me. I would be very much just enjoying it. Company. Fuck. It's kind of like what flavor of party you would like to have with you. I'm sure there's time where make Odin laugh. Like I'm sure there's like certain monsters, or like if this NPC does fire and like you don't want to bring that one to a fire monster, but like for the most part, it's just kind of what flavor you like, what NPCs you enjoy having around to help you out. Because their levels scale with you as well, so they're always useful. I didn't see that. Gold bangles. Wait, when the fuck did I get this? That looks like Kechawacha, like, not armor, but, like, color scheme. It's the first thing I thought of. Wait, I had better gear. I'm stupid. Okay, what's the difference? Very big difference. I don't think the end's worth it. When did I make a full set of... This one gives me more strength. But also, cool cape is the thing. I wish I could have both. I like the round glasses. But cape. Okay, what else do I need to do? Go to the library. Part of these requests, so much of this is like, yeah, I've already done this, or like, yeah, I've already been to this area, but now I'm doing it at the story, and it's like I've been here for the first time, even though I've spent 20 hours grinding stuff in this area. Like, I've already read the entire library here. Like, that's how I got lore earlier, that... So, every job, if you get the rank to master rank, you get a party thrown for you, and a live performance that's like a 3 or 4 minute song that is different. At least so far, I've only gotten 2 jobs to master, but the 2 of them have been different. Like, just the lyrics are different, the composition is different. They are their own songs that you get for just becoming a master. And there's 12 jobs in this game, so if they actually do that with every single job, that's awesome. But in lore, the songs that they sing to you are just they're like songs that were lost to history, that were just like people who did these professions of old just used to sing these songs while they were working, just to make the day go long. Lady Damona. Should have known it was you two. My apologies, I couldn't be helped but be impressed by your library. It makes the one in Castell look tiny. Of course you couldn't. We have the greatest collection of books and scrolls in Riveria here. Al-Majik is a paradise for any scholar. You insult us by even comparing it to Castell. Sheesh, sorry. First time I've ever given her a compliment. The butterfly is so fucking sassy in like the best ways. Like it's technically like one of the companion characters you get, like fucking Morgana or whatever, who just like kind of speak for you in most instances, and then like you occasionally like say a word or two. But I love this butterfly so much. This is all knowledge that will be necessary for Damien's maturation as the Dark Sultan. So you're going to be giving Damien his training? I thought that was the job of the former Sultan. My good-for-nothing husband just floats around all day with no interest in Damien's training. He thinks we should let Damien run around as he pleases. Such nonsense. But you can't make him study all the time either. He'll get exhausted and burn out. Besides, everyone in Al-Majik already respects him. How much more training does he really need? You are an impertinent little butterfly, sticking that proboscis of yours into other people's business. Sorry, sheesh. I understand Damien is a kind, strong boy with good intentions. However, one cannot possibly rule a nation with kindness or impressiveness alone. My duty is to raise Damien as a wise and just ruler. At times, he will have to contradict popular opinion. I will do anything in my power to train my son for that role, even if he grows to despise me for it. That's her wish. I think I just heard someone's greatest desire. Proboscis. Lady Dorona, whether you like it or not, your wish has been heard. Oh, what was that arrogant sparkling you just did? What are the two of you doing back in Al-Majik anyway? You received what you sought. You're up to something, I can sense it. We're not up to anything, we just wanted to find out more about the history of Riveria. That sounds suspiciously like a laudable pursuit. If that's your true intention, I applaud you. There is much you two could learn in this library. And seeing as you are, by some miracle, Damien's friend... Seeing that you've become Damien's acquaintances, you should continue to educate yourself. people of Almadik certainly seem to have trouble saying the word friends. If there's a particular book you're looking for, let me know. Perhaps I should help you find it. Take this. I found it on the desert with a sign that said free on it. Yo, I just got his lamp. Thank you very much. This will be useful for reading at night. Volume. Library voice. Shh. Sorry, sorry. I don't think I've earned her respect. I just heard her wish, and then just got bullied by her a little bit. Cat. No meowing in the library. I think the next... I still have to see Damien, but I want to save that for last. If I can. Yeah, so I want to go... I'll go see Magnificus if I can find him. We know Zerx, maybe we can try and find him a new photo challenge. Magnificus was this twerp in full gold armor who was just like adamant on becoming like the hero. Just like, I'm going to kill the Dark Sultan and free the people. What do you mean he's good? I don't care. Yeah, there he is. Magnificus? Don't hurt me. He's also a fucking weenie. Oh, it's just you two. What were you looking at? I'm glad you asked. I'm currently fortifying my loins as I prepare to take on the Dark Sultan himself. Let's all go together here. I kind of fell flat. We'll pass on the whole fortifying your loins thing. Magnificus, when are you just gonna drop this whole thing? The Dark Sultan is a good person. Good person? Oh no, say not that you've fallen foul of his powerful dark magic. I had hoped it would not come to this. I shall have no choice but to start my former allies in their tracks. He's fucking shaking. Oh really? You make the first move. Haha, once you took the battle stance, I saw quite the jest in my previous remarks. We must not get carried away. I wouldn't want to hurt you before we undertake our task. There's, of course, no way the Great Magnificus would cross swords with his allies. Didn't you say we were your former allies? Can't you take a joke? Even a bad one? If I had a collar, I'd tug at it right now. Just, put that weapon away, please. We're all friends here. Thank you. For the last time, if you know what's good for you, you'll leave Damien alone. But how can I? It's a hero's calling to defeat the fearsome Dark Sultan, isn't it? There's no fearsome Dark Sultan. See that it appears I'm rather at a loss. For what is a hero without a fearsome foe to bring justice? This Dark Sultan, Damien was it? Surely you can't be all good. He must have a darker side, right? Perhaps he's unkind to animals? He has a dog he loves very much. Shit. Perhaps he is cruel to his subordinates. Those who serve him respect him deeply. Curses in front of his parents? Not that I've seen. I bet this Dark Sultan has no reservations about drinking milk straight from the container. You might have him on that one. Shit. Well, there you have it. I should kill him. He's a good guy, maybe he's just aimed to just insult it. But that would ruin his, like, emo vibe. I, the Great Magnificus, know that it is rude and unhygienic to put my lips to the container's mouth. This inconsiderate Dark Sultan is the root of all evil, a root that shall be severed by my blade. Oh, that should not be his wish. So it looks like that's as far as your desires go. I don't have to like it, Magnificus, but I'll tell you that your wish has been heard. Did you see that light? It must be a sign that my quest has been blessed from the heavens. Yeah, I doubt it. So I suppose you'll be going after Damien by yourself, eh? Ah, well, a hero must never be hasty. He must wait for the right moment to strike. I was thinking about making a trip to Cacto Cove before taking on the Sultan, actually. There's a ferry on the edges of town that goes there. I've heard of some strange monsters in the lakes, of which they're not found on the mainland. We should investigate it to get— oh, yeah, okay. Like Tortuga, not Tortuga. Turtle Island. Sounds great. Do you want to go now? No, well, perhaps I need some more time to think on my next move. I'll just cower here for a bit. But yeah, like, so much of the, like, because they don't have, like, cutscenes in this game. They, like, full-on animated ones. It's just, like, text, right? But they make sure it's so fun. Like, if you just skip through this, I can understand, like, people just will, like, read through the text really fast or whatever, but, like, there's actually just so much, like, good stuff in this game. It could be— you can have fun without it, but there's definitely more if you actually just, like, read. How's it feel to be a farmer, Sultan? Here's my secret oasis for meditation is now anything but. Oh, sorry, should we go? I'm just joking. Of course, you two are welcome here anytime. It is thanks to you I'm free. Yeah, so he was the last prank that the king of Castel did, King Eric did, was oopsie little prank. You fell asleep first at the party, so I'm going to encase you in stone and you can't move. You are trapped. Which, to be fair, the Dark Sultan's last prank was making King Eric look like a child forever. Or at least he's like, has he found a way to undo it yet? No? Damn. In fact, I wish to give you a little something in return for your efforts. Here, take these. Maybe I should gift him his own lamp back that his wife gave me. Oh, thank you. I trust our young baby King Eric was absolutely delighted to hear of my return. Just lads doing lad stuff. Exactly. Yeah, I wouldn't say he was too thrilled. Good, that'll put him on his toes. Let him be anxious for a bit, wondering what my next move will be. Isn't it about time he stepped down by now, anyway? Oh no, he's quite active as the ruler. He's just a young boy now, after all. Ah, lass, it would seem it would have been better to transform into an older king rather than younger. But if you were too old, you still wouldn't be able to have any fun with him. Yeah, good point. Any idea what your next move might be? Sadly, I believe our little exchange of pranks might have to be put on hold. Don't tell King Eric. Demona is insistent I start behaving. Her lectures are more terrifying than the prospect of being trapped inside a statue again. Ha! So even someone as powerful as you is afraid of something. Your wife! Of course, everyone has something they're afraid of. Take it you met Ahab in Port Puerto? Did he happen to grace you with his pirate accent? I can tell you it's truly atrocious. Even a gigantic gigante would flee in terror. I think he believes that his butchering of the dialect is some sort of high point for his banquets. So that's where Andy gets it from. King Eric carries quite a fearsome nature with him. Well, at least he did when he was taller. He's the only person of all of Bavaria strong enough to trap me within that statue. I doubt that. But the one I'm most afraid of, well, that's no secret. That would have to be the bear. What bear? The bear. It lives in the Elderwood. An enormous vicious beast like no other. The bear is so powerful that it is completely impervious to magic. So yeah, that's what started like the conflict between Castel and Al-Majik, was essentially like, swords are the coolest thing on this planet. They're so fucking cool. Actually magic is, and then that was the argument for thousands of years. Even if I throw everything I have at it, it just stands there and yawns at me. That sounds like a fascinating bear. Maybe we can meet it someday. Careful what you wish for, butterfly. I sense your destiny will take you to under kingdoms in Riveria. Wait, shit, there's more? I wish you luck in your adventures. Do not try to save the world. What? You seem to be taking this whole thing rather lightly. What will be, no? I know where you come from, butterfly. Very few have ever visited that land, although many have. Actually, perhaps I'll let you reveal that secret when you are ready. Keep me updated on your journey. Not goddess. In his dark jammies. What's going on, Clueless? The second Fantasy Life came out, and I want to play it, but I really need to finish this first one. I've spent 80 hours doing side content. I need to finish this story. You know, it's rather hard to have to act like some sort of evil dark mage all the time. It gets tired. The entire country is role playing as evil. Is their whole bit. Okay, yeah, let me go see Damien. Damien, this is a bad time. Of course not. Welcome back, the both of you. Butterfly and George. How is the new Dark Sultan? All is well, in large part thanks to your efforts. I'm glad you've returned. I would like to enlist your help in my new endeavor. I've decided I shall take over the world. Take it over where? Yeah, I just wanted to see what it felt like to say that. I do have a new plan for ruling the world, though. It's pretty ambitious, to say the least. Mostly cleaning. Yeah, Sunday stuff. I did my laundry earlier. Oh, God, I need a stretch. What do you mean? I wish to make a world where there is no war. I'd like to rule the world by helping its leaders come together so that we may all be united as one. That's the kind of world domination I want. A world dominated by peace and unity. Got me worried there. I thought you were talking about going to war with Castel. Thankfully, the world is currently at peace with no wars to speak of. We only have this great danger that currently threatens all of Riveria equally. I believe it is the perfect opportunity for our kingdoms to join together as one. As the Dark Sultan of Al-Majik, I volunteer my services to preserve this peace for the future. There's your wish. The wish spotted. That is a great wish. Your wish has been heard. I must speak with all the heroes my father and I sent running away from Al-Majik in abject fear. You will love each other. Love each other now! I think I can smooth things over if I talk with them face to face. Hopefully I can get Magnificus to stop trembling long enough to talk to him. Good luck with that. Ran into him earlier. He shouted, "Be gone, villainy!" and then just ran off the other way. So I never got to officially congratulate you on passing your trial. Now that we can all travel together, right? Now we can all travel together, right? You, us, and maybe Odin? Yes. I'm afraid I have no time for recreation. I've only just ascended to the throne, and I must attend to several issues to bring this plan to fruition. However, I sense this busyness will necessitate a great deal of participation on your part. And then we'll go adventuring. You have my word. We'll take it. Sound good? You two are true friends indeed. The word itself still feels very foreign upon my lips. Thank you for bringing the meaning of friendship to my realm and my family. I'd like to give you this. Yo, I get a cape! Is it the same one you're wearing? Yeah, actually it is. I hope that's okay. Thought it would suit you well. Try it on, I want to see. Wear it in good spirits and good health, my friend. This is why he's my favorite. I think Damien and Odin are my favorite NPCs so far. And I like a lot of the side NPCs. That is not the same cape you're wearing. The game lied. It's a rather fearsome look. The game lied to me. His is cooler. Alright, Owen, let's go chill. Cerberus. Oh. Oh, my new friend. Hi, new friend. Oh, right. So-called hero. His eyes met mine. I felt the ominous chill of dark and forbidden magic, but the fiend simply nodded in my direction and scurried on past. I am the mighty magnificent. Even the dark mage himself fears to linger in my presence. My favorite part about Odin is, like, yeah, you can see, like, this is how big I am. He does not fit on the screen. Wait, so what do I have to do next? Explore Bavaria. I mean, there's still stuff I know I want to do because I unlocked the ability to go to the Dark Elderwood. Okay, so I think I just need to go back and talk to the butterfly. But first... Map. Okay, so I've gotten all the homes. But yeah, this is my main house. Cat. Which you can also add to your party member. Add to your party. So you can just, like, run around with, like, NPCs or just, like, pets that you adopt. Must save before continuing with the story. Cat sighted, 10 out of 10. Yeah, I got cat and dog. You can have, I think, up to 3. Actually, Clueless, I don't know. Have you, because I know you fucking love level 5. Did you play much of Fantasy Life? Also, while I wait for a response, I'm gonna go grab like snacks and use the bathroom real quick because I'm hungry. So I will use BRB screen. I'll be back. So tasty. You didn't even know it was a thing? I guess if you didn't have like a, I only found it on the DS shop. Back when it was releasing, I saw like a trailer for it. Just scrolling through it. Didn't know it was, I didn't even know what level 5 was at the time. Technically, it was my first level 5 game that I played. And it's the only one I've played past the PS3 era, which I've only played Ni no Kuni on the PS3 era, and unfortunately not my favorite game. Despite so much good stuff. Oh god, my mic is gonna pick up crunch. I'm just gonna mute. Maybe I'll eat the granola bar first. I can't believe Magnificus still wants to fight Damien. Talk about obstinate. I bet Magnificus talks more in 1 hour than Odin does in a whole year. Oh, sorry, once I get going, it can be kind of hard to stop sometimes. Hey, I was just thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we found a huge talking bear? Like a huge one. Oh, Father, I've been thinking a lot lately about where wishes come from. If a wish comes from the heart, I mean, the heart is where we keep our wishes. This is so hard to say, but if every heart holds a secret wish, though Ellie has even yours, Father. What is inside the hearts that beat in Riveria? The hearts of wild creatures, the hearts of monsters? Do their hearts hold wishes too? I've never seen such a superhuman effort in the entire history of mail delivery. He's performed miraculously on every single delivery on his route thus far, and still, he somehow has the energy for this one last letter from the king to... Hey, watch it! Out of my way. Wait for me, Pierre, wait for me. Where was I? Ah yes, here he stands, exhausted, spent, and about to set a new record for the letters delivered. The crowd is drenched in tension. Amazing. For those of you at home, I wish you could be here. I'm gonna tell my kids about this one. Wow. They didn't have to fucking write that, but I love it. Just, hey, here's a silly idea for one of the mail deliveries. He's a fucking nerd. Discovered something incredible. Hurry to the royal court so I can show you. King Eric of Castel. Wait. Oh. No. Seriously, I think we should just ask the king to move us into the royal court. Sounds like something big is going on. Let's make King Eric wait for a bit. I mean, we're not just at his beck and call, right? We've already got all the goddess's treasures. Maybe he's figured out something important. Okay, that's enough. To the castle. Like, at the end, the butterfly... Yeah, chapter 5. So I just finished chapter 4. 80 hours in. To the fucking game. Oh, God, it's so good. I don't have a desk for it. Yes, yeah, so this is where level 5 is putting their habit of stuffing as much game as possible in their games. So, this game came out in 2012, and it only just got a sequel this year. Like, this past week, it got the second game. I hit a button somewhere and my hair grew. I didn't know that. I did. I just looked over and saw the fucking, the hairs over my shoulder. Hold on, what? The toggles... This customizable model is fucking awesome. The toggles confuse the fuck out of me sometimes. I fuck it. This stream long hair. Fuck it. It's cute. I don't care. I'm good with. Hold on, let me see if I can find some other toggles real quick, because there's so many good hair. Like, I there's genuinely so many like good hair. Oh, there. Okay, so I'll get into how much game is in this game in a minute after I get distracted by this. So what is this? Is like side? Is this side swept over twinge? Subtract? That's it? Hold on. God, I don't know how to undo this. I'm just gonna be down here for a minute. It's gonna, oh god, it's gonna reset me in the middle of the fucking screen. Hold on, fucking. That is long ass hair. I did not realize how fucking long. Also, yeah, that's the full model. It's just that. It's not really like the outfit that it's the outfit that most closely matches the vibes I'm going for. But yeah, that is long ass hair. I didn't realize. It's the art is so pretty for this model. Wait, Steam Workshop? No, get me out of here. I'm glad the plugin. There you go. Sorry. Thankfully, my mouse is working, so that's cool. I can actually troubleshoot. Why is it like this? Cause like if I so like there's hair buns high. If I do left control and F2, it just like tacks it on. Then I press it again and it's off. So I don't know which one this is. And I haven't touched my fucking keyboard. Actually, I think since I turned on my PC. No, it was when I was typing in the stream title. That was it. So I don't know which one. Side swept over body twin tail. I think that's a different one. Is the thing. So that's just subtract. Which subtract is not working, I guess. I don't know. What if I did? No, I don't want to delete it. I don't know if these work. Wait, remove all expressions? N0. Hold on, I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down here. You might see like white. Yeah, there's white. So that's what the original like model hair color is. But if I do control shift, oh shit. That's, I don't know who has hopped onto this stream. I don't know who that is. What I'm gonna do is lose it. Is this, Alright, I'm back. I'm back to normal. This is like when you accidentally call someone this, they start investigating the stroke to try to remember what to never push again. Yes, because this is like the hair that most closely resembles the model hair that I'm drawing myself. It's just there's so many like nice expressions that are put in. Like here, let me move it to the side so I can actually see the so like that left control ends like what the fuck. Numpad's number 7. Yeah, and it's like a really pretty ponytail. Or what's this one? And the fact that it like actually like matches the like the it keeps the hair color because the base model of this, because it's a customizable model, the base model is white, but it's just it's really neat. There's a lot of cool stuff you could do with this. You could draw your own assets and modify it in different ways too. I think it's really neat. I'm just too dumb to figure out how to modify it to best suit me, and I don't think it's the art style that best suits. I want to have my own, but I also really wanted to start streaming with a model, and this one came out at the time I had money, so and genuinely like really like affordable for how like good it is. So what is this? This one's subtract. I don't know how to do subtract. I don't know if it. So I don't know what that one was. Short and straight F1. Yeah, like there's so many different like hair presets. Yeah. Anyway, let me just go back here, and then I'll talk about the game again. So to show you just how much game is in this game, you have 4 different lives. 12 different lives. 12 different jobs. Paladin, mercenary, hunter, wizard. So you got your combat focused ones. You have your resource heavy ones, where it's miner, woodcutter, and angler. Then the stuff that you get from those, you can from the stuff you mine, you can become a blacksmith and make it into other stuff. So stuff you cut into wood, you can use as a carpenter to make furniture or other specific tools. Same with like blacksmith is great for making every other tool. Carpenter is great for making the angler's tools. Alchemist is great for making items and bombs and health potions and stuff, like really good health potions. And the better you do the mini games for them, the higher the quality is, on top of like the quality of the gear that you equip to make it. So like if you make yourself a better, like a golden hammer that's a full star quality, it will have like a really substantial bonus. So like if you have a silver if you have a silver hammer as a blacksmith, that is perfect. It's the best quality that you can make it. It's better than the base version of the next highest tier. The next highest tier plus like I think it's here, let me see. So like let me look at my gear, for example. Be under these. Shit, I don't think any of these actually have the. Okay, so yeah, you can see the crown. So that's good quality. That's great quality. And then I don't know if I have any perfects on me right now, because I just didn't have the stats to do them well enough. I have a gladiator helm. There's so much shit I've made because you make part of this intense grind. You should definitely get into more custom shit for the model. I want to see the Jade spreadsheet. I have one fucking thing at a time. I want to do so much. The next thing, like literally I want to get this model done. I want to get that done. That's the big thing I want to do. But there's like a lot of little stuff like I have compositions in my head that I've like fiddled around with on my base to have like for loading music or BRB music or ending screen music. I don't even have an ending screen drawn right now. I have that in my head. I think I've sketched it out on like a paper once. So there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. It's just I'm starting out with the basics. I want to just keep streaming whenever I feel like it. But like I still need to draw something by the end of this month for a project that is cool. I like the project, but yeah. So the amount of shit that's in this game is ridiculous. Because if you go into the challenges for this, you can see from how slow the scroll bar. You can't see from how how small the scroll bar is if I lean this way, and how slow it moves. That there's a lot of fucking challenges for each of these. Like if I go into one of the master ones, I mean, it does her. It's just like, as a miner, do this, do this, do this. Mine a total of this times. Use this special move. There's actually like, so this Devil May Cry 1 has the like timed, and I think all the Devil May Cries except for 2 have the way where your combos are augmented based on the timing of your button inputs. So like light attack. Okay, see before I finish it. So it's like light attack, wait a second, light attack, and then you get a different combo. And this game has that. This game has those types of inputs for combos. So like the great sword. I don't know if I can. I think I have to be in a combat area for it. But like the great sword, has oh no, get me out of here. Has that the actual mining itself? There's a small animation that if you're just idle by like a mining spot, and you like kind of bob to a beat, and if you press it on the beat, you do a more damaging like swing, because like each of the ores have health. Essentially, that's how this mining one works. It's not just you hit it and you get something random. You do get something random once you kill it, but like, but yeah, like there's so many little nice details that are great, and it's genuinely like, oh, you can get by some of these stuff without it, and you don't need. And there are some like special nodes that are like some legendary ones, like the dragon scab, for example, where it's just like in the volcano area. There's this rock that's as hard as a dragon scale, so it's called the dragon scab, and its health regens over time. So you need, if you don't, because you also expend stamina while you do it. So it's a thing where if you are not using your stamina well, you won't be able to chop it down in time if you don't have the right stats or you're not using your stamina well enough. So like some of these little bits are vital for getting some of those higher ones done. Maybe not vital period, but like if you want to get it done a little bit earlier, or to get that done faster. Because there's like literally I just go over here, I'll chop this tree. It'll probably go down in one swing. 2 swings. But yeah, so like that was the bigger swing you could see there that did more damage. That was because I did it on the beat that they rock to. This is if you're mashing. Hold on, wait. So this is if the combo if you're mashing. It's literally just 1, 2. 3 if you do a motion input like control stick forward, you do that attack. Control stick back, you do this one. Or it might be for a different one that does control stick back. I think it's just the regular sword. But this is the combo if you time it right, where it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, and then you do like a little tornado. So like, there's cool shit. There's also, you know, charge up moves, charge up several times, big slam for the great sword, and again, it's one of these games where it's like the more you use a certain skill, the better the skill is. Like dashing, it reduces the amount of SP consumed the more you use it. See, I've ran a lot, but I don't even fucking use sneaking. But I've been like, when I'm bored and I'm in town and I just want to be like, I don't really know where I'm going next, but I just want to upgrade this thing, so I'm just gonna sneak to go to this next door. So like there's so much little shit in this game that you can just get lost in. Like the mining, your proficiency with this, fishing's great. Hold on, let me see. I think there's a fishing spot. Where? Up here. It's like towards the Elderwood. There it is. But yeah, you can get lost in this game so fucking easily. There's this bit that I like where if you finish off a fish with the charged move, you do a backflip. You pulled it out so hard. You have so much excess force. You just flip out. You just do a flip. It's great. Imagine your character doing their theme music whenever you sneak like their Kronk. Yes. It's a very like dun 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 dun. Just a little sneaky music. I just started humming notes, but I think that was. I think those were a misarranged order of like the Pink Panthers notes. Like I want apple. Yo, it's like it's Animal Crossing. But yeah, there's so much cool shit in this game. If you want to be a nerd, you can be a nerd. You just be a mage, even if you don't have to be a certain job to. I think certain jobs can equip certain armors, but I think like I can be any job and still have like mage abilities. So like your D-pad changes the type. So ice, essentially, fire, wind. They all have their own bits, and same with they say. I don't think they have as many motion bits, but they have like more charged abilities that you can work with. Or if you want to healing magic, I heal myself. You can charge up for an AoE one, which heals your party members. And I'm not far enough in, because certain jobs also are allowed to, if you can see in the bottom left how that there's a bar that's filling up, that's only if I'm using the greatsword. You get a special move for like the greatsword with the mercenary job, a special move with the longsword with that one, a special woodcutting one when you're that one. So like you retain aspects of it, but like when you swap to the job, you also get specific bonuses as well. So like I don't have to be a miner to just mine some ore, but if I wanted to be really good at mining ore or mine or faster or whatever, I could just swap to that quickly. You have to go to the guild office to do that, but like yeah, there's a lot of little. Like I feel like you can min-max the absolute shit out of this game if you had a specific thing in mind because of how it works. I have a fairly like, besides luck, which I think I found out luck does affect your item drops, like the rarity of your item drops. So I might need to pump more in those as I level up. But for the most part, I'm mostly a generalist for my stats. It's just I've been pumping more into strength because for like those the only woodcutting and mining have those special nodes that are, and strength affects both woodcutting and mining. So like it's better for overall just having higher strength for even as a generalist build, so you can do enough damage to those nodes before they heal back the health that they have lost. But before I go see the king, I did recently gain access to. Wait, I don't want to be a nerd. Give me the softer metal, that's better. But yeah, no, this game is so, like, it's past. I can't really say this with a proper bias, or I can't say this at a glance. I've talked to like Clueless before. I've talked to you about how like they've kind of level 5 overall felt like it's kind of lost its the specific kind of magic it had on the PS2, where the worlds were really fun and unique, and there was so, like you said, there's so much game packed into the game. Um, and since they've been kind of hyper focused on like Inazuma 11 or the Professor Layton games, the Yokai Watch games, stuff that's more commercially successful than like a new idea that's like really creative and unique, like Dark Cloud or Rogue Galaxy, or like any of those, that era of game. And Fantasy Life, I think, has, because I don't care about soccer, so I don't give a shit about Inazuma 11. Yokai Watch is kind of set in a modern day. Nino Kuni has issues, has a lot of issues, despite having it almost had that magic that the PS2 games had. It just had severe balancing issues and party AI coding, and just party control was just not good enough for how the game was built. But this one, this one fully feels like it has the magic for me that their PS2 games had. It definitely, like the writing. I was talking about this earlier, I think, before you hopped on. It needs a combat overhaul. If it got a combat overhaul, I would probably 100% that game, because it needs a combat overhaul. Maybe it's the party AI is just so utterly worthless that there's no reason. Like, I've talked to you about it before. The combat in that for boss battles devolves into the party member dying so quick, even if you spam heals on them, because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't block. You can swap to them and guard, but the special attacks that need to be guarded happen so quick that you can't guard both yourself and them before the attack goes off. So you just have to watch them die, maybe heal them a few times if you want them to do a little bit more damage before they die, and then you spend the rest of the fight running around picking up like healing orbs and mana orbs and taking pot shots at a boss for like 10 minutes. And I've never watched anyone else play it, but I don't know if they, because the last time I played Ni no Kuni, I play it like I play every game, where I do every single side content before I move forward in the story. That's my issue. That's why this game has 80 hours before I've even done chapter 4. But I would do everything. I would like not avoid fights when I would just kind of do a beeline to the next area I wanted to go. I would try to like grind for if there was a unique monster that I found, like I get to a new area, there's unique monsters that I can get. I would grind to get them to join me. Like I would recruit them and do stuff. I was not avoiding content. I was going out of my way to do more before I even touched the story again, and it was still not good enough to compensate for how bad it's balanced. Which it's the worst. It's because there's so much. I'm not gonna pause it again this time to yap more, but like also this area was closed off, so I've never been here before. But the fact that they have an in-universe like wizard tome that has actually 300 fucking pages that are beautifully illustrated, they're charismatic, they add a lot of great lore aspects to the world. It's so disheartening that the game is just not how I like it to be. It's just not there. But this oh, that was a bounty. Oops. So yeah, different like those special nodes would have like bounties attached to them. You can just drop them if you want. But what the fuck? It's being held close by some mysterious power. But yeah, you just turn this into the guild, and you get a little bit of dash, and you get a special you get a guaranteed item drop from them. It's the same every time. So like you get a bandit, you get like a sack of silver or a sack of copper or something for a bandit outlaw chief or something. So it's a nice way, because like sometimes you get these blue oak trees or whatever, and they would give like an elder oak But like, if I get that bigger one, this when I turn it into the bounty office, I'm guaranteed like an elder oak log. So it's cool. Is Dosh? Yes, it is called Dosh. It, I have 120,000 Dosh. I had 200,000, and the game was like, ooh, you can buy a new house in this new area that you've been to. It's really expensive though, but me doing all the side content, I have double. I have more than double what the most expensive house is. Not the most expensive. There's a house in Castell because there you can have one home in each of the other cities, but the original city, there's like a bunch of different homes that you can choose from, and there's like a mansion that I really want that I see like a for sale sign on, but I don't. When I talk to the landlord lady, I don't have. She doesn't bring it up as an option, so I think I have to progress the story, and then I earn the right to be able to purchase that home. But does the Elder Oak outrank Professor Oak? If I feel like Elder Oak is Professor Oak's dad, so probably. The hell? A paw print. I will come back later. But no, this game is lovely. I wholeheartedly recommend it. It with the caveat of be careful, because it will steal away your time. The Sinister Tree. This is a tree that what was I was reading like lore books in one of the libraries, and it was like the Sinister Tree is terrifying enough to make the woodcutters flee in terror. But yeah, like I don't even have enough strength to even hurt it right now. So like it's got a higher defense than my strength. So that's for another time. Yeah, I can just leave it there. You can go to different screens too, and that the bounty stack will still be there. It only despawns once you have a certain number of bounties on the board. Wait, is there really not that much area? I don't have time for another Stardew. This is worse than Stardew, dude. And that's saying a lot for you. The second game actually has, I saw there's 2 new jobs just based off the intro I played. And the second game actually has farming. So I am fucked when I get to the next game. I am so fucked. Oh yeah, special fish. I've caught a lot of them, but I'll take another. See, this is why I have so many fucking hours in this game. It's just you explore one thing and it's so easy to get distracted. Yeah, you don't have time for another Stardew. You're actually finishing games again. Yeah, because what, you're on, like, the Hogwarts one, right? Yeah, that's what you were... Oh, cool, I'll save this game for retirement. Yeah, you're Hogwarts leg assy. It's going to have farming, so Rune Factory 6 is going to have competition for my part. I mean, I know how much you love Rune Factory, so it's probably not going to have much competition. Because Rune Factory, that's, like, one of the core things. This is one of like 15 jobs, I think. So it's probably not as extensive or as I can't say anything because I don't know. Even me who loves the shit out of this game, I barely heard anything before the second game came out. It was just like, oh hey, Fantasy Life 2 is happening in like a week. I think they announced it months ago, but like I don't keep up with any news, like, at all. And when I'm interested in something that I know I'm going to be like, yeah, I want to buy that because I want to support it and I love the previous one and they haven't burned me yet. then I will just not look at any content. So I don't know, or any trailers or whatever. So I don't know if I don't know. I don't know much about the game besides the intro that I played, and the intro was such a good hook. I like it a lot. Um, and it probably, like, reasonably, I think I could just go straight into the second game. It's just because it's an entirely different world. It's like The Girl Who Stole Time. The intro is you going to an island in the past. You're departing from Bavaria, this place, so it's been saved. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. And I don't know what the fuck that was, but the land's been saved or whatever, and I assume it's just going forward from there. But it doesn't even matter if it was before or after or during, because you're going to an entirely different timeline. On like this own island contained in the past. You get to like, you actually get to name it too, which is cool. It's just like, because I've discovered a new island. It's in the past for some reason. I don't know how you like go through a wormhole or something. It's cool. It's there's a lot of charm right off the bat. A lot of dialogue, a lot of designs that just felt like they still got it. Because I think you came in as I was reading some of the dialogue for the story, but like there's so much charm packed into every little corner of these games where like I want to actually like talk to all the NPCs. Some of them are just kind of like basics, just like I lost my kitty or whatever. Here's a guide. But there's enough interesting and like funny NPCs that I want to go out of my way to talk to them, especially in story segments, because like they definitely like if you're in an area with a bunch of NPCs during a story segment and they'll like comment on it or just be like, I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm just standing at the end of this line. I saw people waiting, so I'm here now. Isabel, this is one I usually take along with me. She's cute. Yeah, like as you progress to different jobs, you get access to different NPCs. Like you're like, oh, I'm your commanding officer now. Like in the Paladin guilds, I've outranked you. Would you like to come adventure with me? They're like, yes, sir. I'm like, okay, cool. Do anything to save their paladins. I think that's how it goes. Like this shit, it's just something silly. Like my helmet weighs as much as 14 Castell apples. Without my head, it weighs as much as 12 apples. Which means that my head weighs some apples. He's not wrong. There you are. What took you so long? Laura, please, I'm sure they weren't just standing around simply for the sake of making us wait. Well, it sure felt like it. Laura, let's get down to business. You can play the petulant princess later if you must. Wow, seems like everyone here woke up on the wrong side of the bed, eh? Fucking Canadian, Eric. Yes, perhaps. Please forgive our manners. Thank you for coming, Butterfly, and you as well. We do have a piece of urgent business to deal with regarding the goddess treasures. Surprise. You can really take a pass on the sarcasm this morning, Butterfly. Hughes here has been tirelessly researching not only the items you procured, but also their history. Correct. And it appears that Hughes has discovered something of great importance. Correct. I believe Hughes will soon share his findings with us. Oh, come on! While I try to ignore the butterfly's dramatics and get right to the point. That's what I've been trying to tell you to... That's what I've been trying to get you to do all this time, but you seem so intent on drawing this out with... There's a fourth goddess treasure! There is an epic finger point, Fuse. Thank you, I felt the moment warranted such a point. Now, if I may, according to legend, the goddess entrusted a treasure to each land in Riveria. In other words, to Castell, Port Puerto, Almagique, this we already know. But we didn't account for is a treasure that went to a fourth land. But there isn't a fourth land in Reveria, he is. Not true, princess. We have overlooked this fourth kingdom because its ruler is not human. You mean like a spirit? Exactly. The great spirits. Oh, and the elder one that I was just at. I speak of the governor of all wild beasts, the great spirit, often thought to be all but a myth. Hughes and I are both of the opinion that a fourth and final goddess treasure is still out there, somewhere in the land ruled by the great spirit. My loyal subjects, you must know what I ask of you. You want us to go and get it? Indeed. Bring us that final treasure so that we may save Reveria. So, how do we get to this mythical place? That's a good question. Use? Well, we haven't really gotten that far, Your Grace. Wait, so you don't even know where this place is? The stage is set for a grand adventure steeped in mystery, is it not? I know where this great spirit resides. What? Ophelia, why do you not say something? First of all, you never asked, but I can tell you how to reach Danuta, the great spirit. Well, then you must tell us immediately, my dear. Where is this land? Why didn't the queen speak up earlier? Ophelia, where's the land of the great spirit? Come on, it's kind of important here. I don't know if I shan't say it. That place is considered out of bounds for humans. It is a forbidden forest that I have just returned from. That is how they desire it. That is how they have always desired it to be since time immemorial. Yes, but darling, if the world ends, you know that they'll be going down with the rest of us, so... We've come too far to stop now, Queen Ophelia. We already have 3 of the treasures. If you know something, in the name of science and for the good of Reveria, I beg you, please speak. I must think about it first. Mother, I hope she's alright. This doesn't surprise me. The queen has a gift for communicating with spirits. Does she really? I didn't know that. Why would you? Communicating with spirits runs in her bloodline. Laura's power to communicate with beasts such as the Napdragon is also derived from this gift. Based on what Queen Ophelia said, we know we are seeking a wooded area. She said it is their desire to keep it secret, so the question is, who are they? They could mean many people. I once knew a carpenter named They Tuttlebaum, but I don't think he... Your Majesty, no interruptions. Can't you see we're talking about important Tuttlebombs? But Your Majesty, another doomstone has fallen in the Elderwood. Yes, another doomstone, fine. But Your Majesty, apparently this doomstone is humongous, like giant, my lord. How big is giant? How huge is humongous? It shook the ground so hard upon impact that it was felt all the way to Port Puerto. Fine, send a search party to investigate. Your Majesty, I need not remind you that the Elderworld is filled with wild beasts. If a power stone were to affect a large number of those beasts all at once, the Elderworld isn't even under my jurisdiction! Come on, it's not my problem! Fine, Hughes. Take whatever troops you need to retrieve this doomstone. Soldier, come with me. Sir, yes, sir. Jaded Butterfly 2, you two are seasoned pros by now when it comes to neutralizing and securing doomstones. Also keep an eye on Hughes, he's very important to our goal here. Sir, yes, sir. A fine soldierly yet fluttery response. Beware the Elderwood. It is very... just beware. Is there something we should know? No. Go now. Give Hughes any assistance he needs and be careful. Come back to us in one piece. Well, 2 pieces. 1 piece each. 1 whole piece each. Let's go. Wait. What is it, Laura? Oh, nothing. Just wanted to wish you good luck. I'm going with you. I'm going with you. Thanks. Are you allowed to? Oh, you're welcome. So welcome. Father doesn't need to know. Bring back a souvenir and if you find something nice. Let me change up with you a second. No, go on. I'll see you when you get back. Don't you dare leave without me. Go to the grassy plains and head north to yep. Had to step away to pick up groceries and now I'm making breakfast. It's a quesadilla with a disrespectful amount of cheese. It would be disrespectful to not have a disrespectful amount of cheese on a quesadilla. What kind of cheese you using? I usually use like the mixed. It's like it's like Fiesta blend. Oh, the princess is so good. She's like one of she's a great character. A moment before you go. Are you okay, Queen Ophelia? I am no more troubled than I should be to hear of a doomstone landing in the Elderwood. Well, we were just on our way there now to see if we can recover the stone before anything happens. The Elderwood is a special place. It forms a border between the human world and the spirit world. Most humans are barred from entering certain parts of the Elderwood. It is a mysterious realm of creatures and spirits that can be very fuddling to one with a closed mind. Favorite is straight mozzarella. Good stuff, good stuff. My mouth likes how it feels when eating it. Texture is important. It is a mysterious realm. Oh, damn. The king sounded like he wanted to tell us something about it, but he stopped himself. I don't know, maybe I just imagined that. I doubt it. Eric is very fond of you. He wouldn't want anything to happen to the two of you. But what exists in certain part of the Elderwood can be very difficult to explain. If anyone can find the treasure bestowed upon the spirits there, I believe it is you two. Treasure bestowed upon the spirits? Do you mean the fourth goddess treasure is in the Elderwood? I cannot be certain, but I have a feeling that yes, that is the case. No kidding. The Elderwood is where we're headed now, and the fourth treasure may be there? That's convenient. The deepest part, ruled by Danuta, is considered to be the fourth kingdom of legend, yes. What's a Danuta? The Duna is the great spirit. If Danuta is guarding the treasure, no ordinary person will ever see it. It's impossible to even reach an audience with Danuta without the blessing of the spirits. Your Highness, why are you telling us all this? I have something to ask. What the fuck? Okay, I get it. When you meet the children of the forest, please give them this letter. It is very important to me. There's so many fanfares in this game too. Like depending on what type of item you get. If you complete a quest, you'll get 3 different fanfares. You'll get the quest completion fanfare. You'll get, I think you'll get like a fanfare for the item that you get, and then a fanfare for like the dosh you get or something. There is 3 every time you finish a quest. To the Great Spirit Danuta, forgive me for going against the ban on humans entering your forest. However, I feel an exception must be made in this case. Please treat these 2 as you would your own. Our children desperately need your help. All of our children. Always in your deepest friendship, Ophelia. I can only hope this letter will serve our purpose. The forest is a beautiful place, but it has a way of swallowing up certain individuals forever. The forest has its own life within it. If you should become lost, let the spirit tree guide you. Where do we find this spirit tree? It's an ancient tree within the heart of a forest. Find a sacred place deep within the forest and take a right. You can't miss it. I believe you will find any help you seek beneath its leafy branches. Go deep in the woods, find the sacred place, take a right. Sounds good. Please do be careful. The deep Elderwood is an especially unforgiving. It was so empty when I went. I ask you to protect Laura with your own life. What do you mean? Laura is here in the castle. I can read my daughter like a book. There would be no way to hold her back from this adventure. In fact, I bet you are keeping her waiting right now, is that correct? Wow, you're good. I do my best. Farewell. May the spirits guide you. Guide this chip in my mouth. Let's get going. By the time we get out of here, that Doomstone is gonna be a pearl. Sorry, Laura. We were just getting some final bits of advice on how to navigate the forest. Oh, don't let anyone scare you. Yeah, the forest is full of monsters, but they're really cool monsters. No, these Ruffles, cheddar, and sour cream are mine. Mine. I decided eating chips was better than reading that right now. These Doomstones are really giving the creatures in nature a bad name. Even the so-called monsters, most of them are just big teddy bears. They wouldn't harm you if you... What's wrong, Laura? I just got this weird image in my mind. I think it was my mother saying something about the Elderwood. It just came and went, kind of like a deja vu thing. Well, if it's important, it'll come up later. If it's not, it won't. Let's get going. To the Elderwood again. I forgot I took a quest for 30 fucking bandits. They don't spawn that much. There's not that many in the plains. Chips is past. Wrong sack. There's no toxicity in them. Yeah, I'm not eating red 40 lace chips this time. I do need to buy more red 40 chips. This is an elaborate system down. Pretty much where the Elderwood starts. Woodcutters come here and chop lumber. Others come to gather nuts and mushroom. But everyone pretty much sticks to the outer fringes because it gets more dangerous the deeper you go. That means we're going in, eh? I've spent more hours in the Elderwood than you've been alive. Oh, it's these dorks. Oh, it's Pierre and Butch, I think. You're acting crazy. I don't need the chips to be red for me to feel any kind of heat. The hottest, like, sauces look brown. Like fucking the Yucateco. Must find the Doomstone. Gotta help us, kid. My bro is acting nuttier than a squirrel in autumn. What else is new? Did you get his haircut like that before or after he started acting strangely? Hey, now that was uncalled for. I cut my bro's hair myself. Butch, hold your tongue regarding the origins of my coiffure. Bro, you're back to normal? Oh, happy days. Gingery brain, there's nothing wrong with me. As for my hairstyle, if you look closely, you'll see that when shaped with my beard, it resembles a crescent. We are just model citizens here to pick mushrooms and collect later. Why is he talking like that? He's been doing this ever since we ran into her! We've seen this before. Definitely isn't the goddess's little sister. That's evil. And if you have any mushroom picking or litter collecting needs, just call upon Bier and Putsch. Red tells my brain hot. Okay, you eat the regular ass version of hot Cheetos right fucking now and tell me that it feels hot at all. And not the XX, like, the X extra hot. It's like the regular ass one that it definitely doesn't taste like just Doritos. Or just regular Cheetos, right? Now he's talking normally again, kind of. What are you guys doing here? Don't you know that there's a doomstone falling in the forest? And of course now the forest is full of paladins trampling over everything and getting in the way. Getting in the way of what? Who's getting in the way? I meant they are doing a fine job. He's doing it again. Oh, whoa. Oops. Well, I'm afraid we're very busy right now. No time to chat. Enjoy your stroll through the forest. Good day. Bro, wait up. You jerk. Well, that was beyond bizarre. It certainly was. I don't like seeing those fellows here, but we have more important things to investigate. My brain is dying. Let's see if we can catch up with Hughes and his paladins deeper into the forest. They never wait for us. I volunteered to stay here. Good man. So still and peaceful, except for all the monsters. They've actually cleared out all the monster spawns, so that's a neat little detail. Isn't that Hughes over there? All hot chips have gotten tame over the past few years, and I'm not okay about it. Spicy nacho Doritos fucked. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. Well, I do. They all got fucking neutered, but they got neutered so they could make an extra hot version, quote, extra hot version that is sold for more in smaller bags. It's so lame. It's interesting. How could this have gone unnoticed all this time? What is it, sir? This monument is composed of the same material as Castell's goddess statue. Perhaps there are other artifacts of this type in the forest. If so, that would mean... We must press onward. I am not satisfied with simple conjectures. Turn back now. Did you hear that voice? Yeah, who said that? I didn't say nothing. That double negative means that you did say something then. You may not pass. Really is here I noticed the new recipe label on spicy nacho. Oh, well that's so lame. And yeah, the pepper jack Cheez-Its just aren't right anymore. It's so depressing. I finally got pepper jack Cheez-Its back and they're just not good anymore. Who are you? Identify yourself. This is your warning, humans. Humans. Hold on. No. Okay, alright, I'm back to normal. Again, that specific spelling is Mouth craves fire, and I cannot justify spending 50% more for 30% less chips. It's so sad. It's one true crime documentary. Hot Chips got its own fucking documentary on a fucking lie. Castelli has also sworn oath to never enter our forest. Well, I swore no such oath. This oath was sworn before the spirits. Take us to these spirits, so shall you now or face the forest's wrath. We will do no such thing. We are here on a research expedition ordered by King Eric himself. King Eric does not rule here. Consider yourselves warned, humans. Not humans. Hey, don't you disappear into thin air on me. That was foreboding. If he was called to me from deep inside the forest, I might have to pretend I didn't hear him. Stepping into the forbidden forest is a surefire way to never step foot out of it. Forest dwellers have been mentioned in the surviving folklore, but still, I had no idea. These guys have new dialogue? No, okay. What do you think was up with that funny little spirit? I mean, should we really be doing this? It sounds like we might be trespassing on something sacred here. But at the same time, we have to find the Doomstone. I've already been all in that fucking forbidden forest. See no repercussions from Hugh's rash words. Wait, the Queen's letter. Do you think that little guy was one of the forest dwellers? Why am I the only one talking? Sorry, Butterfly, I'm just thinking. Something the little guy said. What is it, Laura? Again, it's like a hazy memory, but I'm not really sure if it really happened or if it was a dream. But I have this image of my mother telling me something. Must have been a little girl. What did the Queen say? One must pay respects to the forest dweller if one wishes to enter the Elderwood. Listen for the voice of the spirits, and they shall guide you. For they are sworn to help you, for they are bound by an ancient oath. I think that's how it went. Listen for the voices of the spirits. I think we need to go deeper into the woods. That's where we'll hear the voices of the spirits. But I'm terrified. I'm terrified, but I'm right behind you, Laura. Your mother told us she thinks the last goddess treasure is hidden somewhere in the Elderwood. Really? Yes, she told us as we were going to meet you. She knew you were coming with us, by the way. Of course she did. So then this final treasure must be guarded by not humans, but by spirits. Perhaps these spirits will guide us to the treasure. With their voices? I don't know if it's that simple, but we have to try. The deep Elderwood. Yeah, it's just more forest. In the dark. You look cool as a cucumber. Doesn't anything faze you? Maybe it's good someone has a clear head. Because I'm starting to doubt that Mother's words were true. I don't hear any spirit voices, but maybe I can't hear anything over my shaking bones. Gotta get ourselves together, Laura. Oh, we're just going deeper in the forest. We don't know the forest. There's nothing that's any different. Was that a blood-curdling scream? I think it was. Oh boy. Is that what a spirit sounds like, maybe? I don't think so, but you're right, Butterfly. We must find the courage to do this. Let's go. Sneak up on me like that. Deep forest is just over there. I'm so scared. But you're not planning to go in there. I don't think that's a good idea at all. Nah, I'm good. This doesn't look good. This young girl being attacked by a pack of shadow monsters. You really have a knack for stating the obvious. Thanks, I've been working on that. So where's the Doomstone? I don't see it. Forget the stone, save the girl. Well, I'm not fighting. I'll fight. Good luck. Woo. Yeah, and the amount of damage I do at this point is ridiculous. I just 1 or 2 shot story monsters. Are you okay, Miss? I think so. They only chewed on me a little. A little? You got bitten? It was only a little harder than the usual playful nib. This isn't normal behavior for these creatures. Something is making them act violently. It's a Doomstone. We gotta find that thing. Looks like the Paladin's report was right. Thanks to you for protecting us. I'm definitely grateful for that, but I must ask, what are you humans doing here? Who are you calling a human? Oh, I'm sorry. I did not mean to offend you. Please forgive me. My name is Leela. I'm Laura. And this is our fluttery friend here, just goes by Butterfly. Nice to meet you. I think she was referring to you humans, Laura. Oh, oops. You can call them humans. Don't worry about it. The princess here thought you might be something else. You meant something else. How was I supposed to know? See, that Butterfly is good friends with the human. You mean human, not human. No, I don't think so. I mean human. Human. Well, let's just move on. Leela, we're looking for a Doomstone. Have you seen one? Doomstone? What is that? It's a dangerous stone that falls from the sky. It's all black and shadowy and creepy looking. I see. It's very important we find it. We're also looking for a goddess treasure. I see. It's spoken of in an ancient legend, and we have reason to believe it's here in the Elderwood. We're also trying to listen to the voices of the spirits, but we don't really know what that means. I see. I think you should come back with me to my village. Village, so there are people who live in the forest. Elderwood village has no humans there. We are ruled by a village out. So, alright, funniest bit about this is there's bliss bonuses that let you gain more items in the shops for each area. So it's like, okay, I've accrued enough bliss, I'm going to use this, and when I go back to this town, they'll sell me even better stuff. I've had the bliss bonus for this fucking village that they're just now introducing for like maybe 10 hours. Because you don't need story progression to show the next bonus, you just need to buy the previous bonus for it in order for it to appear. So I've gotten all of the merchant bonuses. I asked her once how old she was, and she said she played with Father Time when he was just a boy. I didn't get it. This talk of stones and treasures is something she should hear. Should we go see this elder? I really don't think we have any other choice. Let's go. Yes, please follow me. You run along now, little one. You are safe again. Oh, I've killed a lot of those little guys. I might stop killing those little guys. That's the thing too, because I can't 100% this game in good conscience. Because Laura here, your party member, there's a whole story segment where she goes through a great deal to circumnavigate killing a nap dragon that everyone wants to kill. So I have like a bounty, like a challenge to kill a nap dragon. I just straight up won't do it. Because I spent so much time keeping that nap dragon alive. It might be a different one, but still, I'm not gonna kill him. Gimme. Oh, this spot. Wait a minute, we're going in there? I thought you said you lived in a village. That looks like a cave to me. Oh my, you humans are really, how do you say? Strong very heightenedly. Do not worry, this is a village entrance. Give me the mushroom. Leela, I'm sorry, but I don't think we can trust you any further. Maybe it's different in your land, but we call this a cave, not a village. You humans are full of snapping judgments, I see. Koya Chumera. Chuyo? Chubayo Cheremi? Charamuna de Lila? 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 Dabio Mundoya. Lila Mundoya. And I've brought guests. Jojo? Charamuna the guests? Oh, Bantara. This is fucking Sim speak. Oh, Bantara! Guests. Wait a second, do you think these voices are the voices of the spirits? Men Buedebus. This way, please. Welcome to the Elderwood Village. I like the mushroom steps. I like everything. Wow, so this is the Elderwood Village. Now who's stating the obvious? Look, is that a goddess statue? I can't, I mean, it looks a bit worn perhaps, but it's identical to the one in Castel. You saw the same one in Puerto and Almagic. Well, of course, that would make perfect sense, but one here would mean they know of the goddess. The goddess blessed each land when it was formed, or so the legend goes. Which would mean that the goddess spent some time here in Elderwood Village as well. Bino, come and meet our guests. It's that kid we saw earlier. What are you doing here? I live here, Pina, just like you. I didn't mean you. I'll speak with you in private. I told you not to go in the forest until we know those stones have stopped falling from the sky. Sorry, brother. And you bring humans into our village? What are you thinking? But they saved me, Pino. I couldn't just leave them. Just listen for a second. Yeah, it's got like a really good vibe. I like the mushroom. You speak a fine tale, human. If you did indeed save my sister's life, I owe you. I am Bino. You already know Lila. And these are leaves, the spirits of the forest. Charimuna Danike humans. Nike humans, nice humans. You'll have to forgive me if I seem a bit brusque, but we have been under quite a bit of duress here. We've seen some strange behavior out of several forest creatures since those stones started falling. Thank you for protecting Lila, but I must enforce our law that forbids humans in our village. Is that really a law? It's a sacred oath made in the name of the goddess between the forest dwellers and the human race. Call it whatever you will. We did not create our land, yet we strive to respect it so that we may live in it each and every day. Or put another way, humans stay out of our village and we stay away from humans. Got it? Are you saying that you're not a human? What do you mean? I mean, human? Of course not, don't be ridiculous. We forest dwellers reside with the spirits, but we are half human and half other. So you're like, whom others? So yeah, we were hoping we could see your village chief or elder, whatever you call her. We seek one of the ancient goddess treasures. I've never heard chief speak of any type of goddess treasure. You know, just let me take them to see the Great Spirit. What's the worst that could happen? Famous last words. No, I'm sorry, I forbid it. Why? Yeah, these humans shouldn't even be here. What kind of trouble do you think we've been if we took... But I told you, they're not like normal humans. They saved my life. I understand that, but that doesn't mean you can change the sacred oath made generations ago. You big mendicaka. Mendicaka. No matter how I try hard to look out for her well-being, this is how I get repaid. Apologize for any promises my sister may have made to you, but as her guardian, I cannot allow any of this. Again, I thank you, but we shall have no more to do with unproven humans. What do you mean by unproven? Nothing. It's just a condition of the ancient agreement. It's a figure of speech. Well, for unproven, there's surely a way for us to become proven, no? Is there some sort of exam or special training we need? An obstacle course, maybe? This butterfly speaks of human concepts in a most humorous manner. Have you ever performed in front of an audience where you're from? No, I could never. Wait, what do you mean? I've just never seen markings such as the ones on your wings. I'm a bit of a butterfly aficionado. Oh yeah, but these are just your normal everyday run-of-the-mill Castell butterfly markings. No big deal. I see. Well, you've earned the courtesy of resting here for a bit to gather up your strength. However, after that, I'm afraid I must escort you from the Elderwood Village. Humans are strictly forbidden from being in the Elderwood Village, period. But I'm a butterfly. Duly noted. We shall discuss butterflies at the next village council meeting. I didn't think that would work. Let me know when you're ready to leave and I shall lift the seal upon the entrance. She left my party. Be so stubborn, but please take some time to rest here. Let me loot your place. Sunshine, water, and carbon dioxide. I did not mean to go the correct way. Get me out of here. I sell tree-related things, wood-cutting things, timber, tragedy, and triumph. Oh shit, I could just buy the other logs. Hey, he has permission to be here. Don't often give out free advice. Once you reach the expert level, you'll be able to modify crafts all by yourself. Make unique items that are more powerful than they seem. For example, you can make a magic wand that would make a wizard practically unstoppable. Just take this and try mixing it into a special craft when you're available. Welcome to my humble shop, bro. Arch alkaloid, soul weed. Yeah, fucking give me a few. I think alchemy is the job I have like touched the least. I haven't really done much with it. I could just buy rainbow apples. That would have been nicer. duffel. No, for its distinct. This is a fig. Looks like it's still warm now. No, thank you. Shopper and shopkeeper is so much fun. I was wondering why they had shops if no one was here. Or no one was like allowed here. I could make this one. I could make a fucking keyblade if you want. God, it's all so much worse than what I have. Wait, maybe Beastly stuff? Yeah, Beastly's about on par. A little better in some areas. I only have one bed, but you won't mind sharing it with me, will you? Oh, freak. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. Cool, the chat works on stream. Oh, and it's been covering. It's been covering part of what. It's the screen that doesn't matter. It's fine. I didn't realize it was functioning right now though. Oh god, it's it can be fine there. Whatever. It's good. Maybe like those. Maybe not like that. Maybe like that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Wait, I lost my screens. There we go. Okay, that toggles back. What the fuck? Wait. Oh my god, I found it. Discovering shit 2 hours into your stream. So, the toggle for it, I don't know what actually this input is. It's my drawing tablet's zoom function. Wait, it is minus. It's minus, but I don't have I don't have like a numpad on my keyboard, so I guess the minus doesn't really work on it, like the dash. But it's specifically the bit of so my drawing tablet has like buttons on the side that are just mapped to different keyboard functions. But one of them is a scroll wheel to like help you zoom in and out while you're drawing, and that's what it is. It's just if I zoom outwards, I get that toggle. So like I moved my controller and it hit the fucking little scroll wheel. Whoa, what happened to my game? Hold on. Something happened and I'm not sure what. Is there like a place I can save? I don't know what happened. It's like slowed down. Yeah, I guess when I was fucking around with the... There you go. Okay. When I was messing around with the zoom function on my drawing tablet, it reduced the speed of the emulation to 75%. You owe me a moment at the very least. As a human woman from Castell ever been here in Elderwood Village? Human woman from Castell. Occasionally we get a lost human wandering across our borders, but not as far as I know. Wait a second, now I think about it, I do remember a human lady who used to visit when I was little. Back then there were many other children of the forest. That was before they all went away. Actually, you do kind of remind me of that lady. Something about the cheeks. No, my mother has been here. She has some sort of connection to this place. Wait, children of the forest? Butterfly, please, not only are you just stating what was just said, but you're doing it very loudly, so if... I've got a letter. We're supposed to give this letter to the children of the forest. A letter from whom? From Ophelia, the Queen of Castell. A letter from Mother? Why did you say something about this earlier? Queen Ophelia. This letter is intended for the Great Spirit herself. I shall deliver it to her personally. Incidentally, I should tell you the name of the Lady Ophelia is not known to me. What do you mean, you know my mother? Pino, what's wrong? Lena, Malachane, collapse. Where is she? Out of my way. What happened? Pino, chamadane Lila Juto Yamana die? Can barely feel her pulse. She's not just... It's almost as if she's under some sort of spell. Could be the effects of the Doomstone? What do you mean? Well, I don't know for certain, but if the Doomstones have the power to possess creatures... Leela was bitten earlier by one of those shadows monsters filled with the stone's energy. Could the Doomstone's power somehow have infected her through the bite? Being half other, it is possible that we could be affected by the Doomstone, although humans are not. What am I supposed to do? I don't know of a forest medicine that will cure this. Help me save my sister. I don't know what to do. If she is indeed... I mean, I don't know that it's the Doomstone, but if it is... You talk too much, just like humans, Butterfly. What is it? Maybe I could use my powers to hold back some of the Doomstone's energy. Everyone just stand back. Wait, Butterfly, you're that girl we saw on the top of Mount Snowpeak? I'll explain later. Right now we need to save Leela. Go find the Doomstone. The shadows are spreading across her body. My powers will only hold off the effects of the Doomstone temporarily. You must find the Doomstone to destroy it before it's too late. Come on. Can you really save my sister? I don't know, but I can try. I'll show you two where the Doomstone landed. Let's go, quickly now. Oh, and hello there, woodcutter. Good to see you again. It can be lonely when most people can't see you. So here's a little something special for finding me. Come find me again sometime. Hail every so often. Tell me, how's he doing? Is being able to forgive himself? He's been really too hard on himself over the years. I should probably save. It's been a while. Oh shit. Let's go. There's no time for mushrooms. Gotta go. Bro, I got an idea. Let's not do this. What nonsense, brother. If we walk away, the Doomstone will be up for grabs. This is our chance to make it big, don't you see? I'm only saying that because what that lady says. Bro, you can tell me. You think that lady's pretty, don't you? You ought to see her. See her? Where? Pretty. Very pretty. You're creeping me out again, bro. Stop it. Who you calling creepy, flying mutt? What you telling, bro? Choppy is family. Look, Butch, I know my new obsession may be a bit demanding, but she's quite easy on the eyes. Which has absolutely nothing to do with the current situation. My goodness, what is wrong with me? You two again. You two again. Well, you two again. -1. +2, making you now a total of 3. Boy, am I glad to see yous guys. Gotta help us. I don't know what to do anymore. Nothing wrong here. It's just fine. I swear it. Bro, you're breaking my heart here. Get together, you bum. What are you humans doing sneaking around here? Who? I think he's talking to us, right? Well, we know this area forest is supposed to be off limits, but silence, Butch. They have no need for every bit of information about us. What are you doing just standing around chatting? The evil butterfly. Did you get what I asked for? It's not as easy as one might think, see? Please, just give us a little more time. We live to please and serve. And we serve to please and live. Ah, he's lost. I've lost nothing except perhaps valuable time squabbling here. Good little puppy. And what, may I ask, are you doing besides distracting my servicemen from their tasks? Where's little Miss Goody Four Shoes? Why do you all look so serious? What happened? Tell me. Infected by the Doomstone. Yes, I suppose that could be quite possible. And Euelia is using her powers to staunch the flow of the Doomstone's energy? Figures, always playing the little savior. Based on what you've told me, though, I'm sorry to give you a bit of bad news. Saving your friend might not be as simple as destroying the Doomstone. What? Why not? When the Doomstone takes over a creature, it happens externally. It's an exterior shell, you know? But you say the girl is bitten, right? That means the Doomstone's power has directly entered her bloodstream. I don't know how breaking the Doomstone now will help if its evil power is already inside her body. Not thought of it like that. Well, then what do we do? We can't just give up. You know what? I'll help you out just because, and only because this is an interesting case. I don't think I've ever heard of this happening before, so let's see if I can figure this out. Find the Doomstone, destroy it, bring me a piece of the bring me a Doomstone shard. I think I can make a potion from its essence that will counteract the effects of the Doomstone's powers. It's a normal word. It's a normal word for a normal position. It's fine. It's fine and normal. Goons to attention, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I need to get my stuff back up. There you go. I'll need some other materials to synthesize this potion. You retrieve them. No excuses this time. Whatever you need from us, we got it. Promise. Give me mushrooms. Any kind. Every kind. As many as you can find. Get a move on. Those mushrooms aren't going to pick themselves. Well, let's just go. This whole thing's got nothing to do with us. I agree, Butch. Let's just let them think we're helping, and then we'll take off as soon as they leave. Yes, mushrooms. Your wish is my command. Bro, come back. What a dope. Love having a pet. You should make hay. Haste. The Doomstones have been increasing in potency lately. Who knows what could happen with it. The sooner you get it, the better. When you have it, meet me back in the village. So she's not evil butterfly. She is just, like, a little scab. They could only be goddesses. But don't be ridiculous. They're just butterflies that can change into humans. You're right. What was I thinking? They're totally normal and not of any supernatural origin. Fuck me, I guess. Let's just do what she says and do it quickly. Right, let's find that Doomstone. Shadow Wolf. Get out of here. Yeah, they do 0 damage to me. Having trouble seeing it with the vicious, shadowy beasts drooling in front of us. The one in the middle is huge. Do you feel some sort of crackling of energy? Almost as if the air is alive? It's coming from the Doomstone. Look, that's it. I'm going in. I didn't even get to do my full... I did my full combo, but only after they died. So far, every evil-themed character I've seen in this setting is just aesthetically evil. Yes! They are aesthetically evil. They are not actually. I don't know. That was pretty big. I mean, Riveria is running out of time somehow? Can't think about that right now. Combat is definitely, like, when I'm doing these story segments, it's not really shown off, like, at all. Because I'm a bit over leveled. I'm level 41. And I think my gear is, like... That's greatsword skill level, but, like... Yeah, my gear is, like, level 20. For the longest time, I was wearing level 7 gear in my, like, level 30s, but... Actually, is that better? That's a lot better. Why am I wearing this? It's also cooler! Oh, and the purple looks good with the gladiator stuff. Gold, not so much, but... What can you do? You brought all the Doomstone shards. That's pretty impressive. Please, can you use them to save Leela? Oh, right. Yeah, once I have the ingredients, no problem. And here's the return of my little doggies. We nearly got eaten by a wolf, but we secured quite the batch of mushrooms. Good, you're off the hook, more moon face. Really, but what if I don't want to be off the hook? What does she mean by that, bro? When you sprint? Yeah, yeah. It's great. I'm so easily amused. Alright, as promised then. I've got everything we need. Take me to the girl. Pino, Pino. Sha, Lila. Sha. Did you destroy the Doomstone? I have the shards right here. Noelia, what are you doing here? Well, if you must know, your friends here asked me for my help. As you can see, I was right. Simply smashing the Doomstone did not cure the girl. Now, give me a moment. Alright, that should do it. It smells kind of like dead feet, but whatever. Put this on the girl. Go on. Thank you. Lila? I think it's working. The shadows are going away. Lila Shumaya. Lila saved. It worked. I can't believe it. Noelia, you saved her. All in a day's work. No big whoop. You all can owe me. Noelia, whatever happened to humility and success? Don't know what happened to it. Never saw it. You've been so devious about trying to get your hands on Doomstones. What are you really up to? No, I gave that up. The whole Doomstone thing was a dead end for me. Now I think I figured out where I can find what I'm looking for. So I'll be seeing you all later. It's been giggles. It's just where are you going? What is your next command? You can't leave him like this. Oh, right. I guess I can unenchant you. Don't say I never did you any favors. Where are we, Butch? What's happening? To tell you the truth, bro, I don't even know anymore. Noelia, how could you do that? We've talked before about how wrong it is to go around manipulating people. No, you've talked about how wrong it is. I sat there and politely nodded. Besides, I'm actually making good use out of a layabout who doesn't even have a life. Hey, maybe I've invented an entirely new life. The manipulator life. My gift to Riveria. I swear, 99% of everything you do is just plain selfish. Of course you would think that. You can't do anything unless it's for someone else. Why don't you quit meddling in other people's affairs and focus on your own responsibilities for once? We don't even have much time left, you know? I know that. Like, sure don't act like you know it. Later, everyone. It's been real. Real pain in the hind wing. Noelia. Oh, my head. What's wrong, bro? My mind is like a bowl of carroty soup. I can't remember anything. Did I do anything stupid? I remember we were out picking mushrooms, and we ran into some girl. A pretty girl. But she was kind of weird. Yeah, cleaning up litter in the forest, so maybe it's not so bad. I'm just gonna give it to you straight. You did a lot of stupid stuff because you're a suck-up for a pretty face. You know what, Butch? You got me. You got me. I apologize for anything I don't remember. From this day forth, I pledge never to lose my mind over a pretty face. You're making me weepy, bro. Lila, are you okay? Pino? Oh my, what's going on? Lila banana. Lila banana. My banana. My banana. Bro, now remember what you just said? It was so dark, so cold. Thank you all. I don't know what happened, but I feel much better now. Lady, the pleasure was all mine. There's no need for you to thank me. For you, I would pick every mushroom in the forest and present them to you as a token of my devotion. And you are? Come on, bro. Maybe we should go. Go? Nonsense. Go where? Why would I go when my love is here? Sister Leela, I was so worried. Yeah, I promised never to lose my mind over a pretty face. Pierre, 20 seconds before losing his mind over a pretty face. Wasn't even enchanted there. Yeah, I was... you typed that out before it even happened? I'm sorry. Whatever you did, it works. Thank you. I'm lucky to have a brother like you. We're so glad you're okay, Leela. Must be nice to have a sibling you can consider friend. Sorry. Oh, please don't cry. You were such a big help, Butter. I mean, what should we call you? Yulia. My name is Yulia. I'm just glad everything turned out okay. You'll have to excuse me. I'm sorry. Alright, and Pino? Why'd you go talk to her? He said that. She had my neurons activated. That's twice you saved me. Thank you so much. I've never before saved lives with my mushroom picking acumen. I feel accomplished. But bro, do anything for a pretty girl. Oh, it's Leaf. And Leaf. And Chompy. And Leaf. Just want to give him a little warning. I'm afraid I went too far. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cry there. It's just, this whole thing has been very difficult for me. It's not just Noelia. I feel terrible for deceiving you. I wanted to tell you who I really was, but I just couldn't. Thought it wasn't a big deal at first, but then we got to be friends, and then I don't know what I thought. I feel like I manipulated you just as much as Noelia did that goon over there. Can you forgive me? I want to know what the fuck happens when you pick these options, but I can't. Maybe when I do a run later, I'll just see. Because I know there's some times where it's just like, here's the right option, here's the wrong option. You choose the wrong option, you get a silly dialogue, and then you're forced to choose the right option again. But, fucking... But they let you be fucking brutal. Can you forgive me? Never. Never, ever. Fuck that. Oh, Jules, we're on your side, Yulia. Don't be ridiculous. I don't care if you're not who you said you were. You're still you. You're still the same butter girl who helped us on our adventures, right, Jules? Yeah, right. I can't bring myself to do that. Not on my first run, and I'm bad at doing extra runs for games, especially when it's something I can get caught up in and get lost in, and it's as long as this one. So I might just like would have to watch a video to ever find that out for me, cause I can't. Every role playing game, I can't. Sometimes I can choose like the asshole option if the like role play fits for that, but like. No, I'm not being mean to her. She's very nice. I like her. But I lied to your faces so many times. I think you're maybe blowing this a bit out of proportion. If anyone knows the need for a disguise, it's the original Gerboy. Oh, Laura. Thank you. Let me wipe those tears away, silly. I'm glad you are who you are now. Do you know how hard it would be to wipe away butterfly tears? Thank you. Noelia is my sister, but you probably already guessed that. She acts like such a selfish, spoiled brat, but she's not a bad person on the inside. She and I are both looking for the same thing. We're just going about it completely differently. We both know that in order to save Reverie, we must harness the power of wishes. Harness wishes? What do you mean? Yes, I suppose it's a rather novel concept, but it seems to be the only way to abate the doom that is constantly moving closer to Reveria. I still pick the high honor options. It doesn't feel good to be bad. There's some games where like I can warrant being like a little bit of an asshole. I think Cyberpunk is like a good example. Cyberpunk 2077, where like they're being an asshole to me. I'll just be an asshole back, right? But like games that are clearly like this is such a kind and gentle and sweet character. Here's an option to be really mean to them. I can't do it. To save this world from destruction, you must use the very power of wishes themselves. It is an energy source. It has all but vanished from the hearts of those who inhabit Reveria. See, there was a connection between wishes and the existence of life, each life in this world. Noelle and I both came to Reveria determined to secure that power. We ended up getting separated somehow in our journey here, though. You came to Reveria from where? From a place very far away from here. Doesn't mean I can't be a gentleman. Yeah. Yulia, Laura. The Great Spirit has spoken. She wishes to meet with you. Really, she wants to meet with us? Unproven ones? Yes, well, I may have been a bit rash in my judgment. The Great Spirit read your letter, though. She has decided to deem you all worthy. And proven, I suppose. The Forest Dwellers have had a special agreement with certain members of the royal family of Castel. According to the Great Spirit, you, Laura, are one of their direct descendants. Oh, imagine that. The Great Spirit waits within. When you are ready, please make your way to see her. I can't wait to actually see the Great Spirit. Let's all go together. Alright, and she's back. Gotta let the fanfare play out. Every time, even though I just heard it. Talk to the Great Spirit. Well, I kinda want, like... all the leggings are still off. Okay, that looks a little more cohesive. Makes me think of the Infamous series. They decided which ending was canon based on which ending more players got. Thus, every game in the series assumes the good ending of the previous one. That's really cool, actually. Like, being able to have those stats to look at as a developer and being like, oh, this is what most people got, so fuck it. I wonder how the stats like that work on based off of replays. Or maybe it's like, did they do like maybe community fan polls or community polls of just like place your vote for what ending you got, and that's what the next game is going to be. Or like maybe they didn't advertise that it was part of the next game, but you know, just something like that where it's just they got information somehow. But that's sick. That's sick. I've brought our guests, so Great Spirit. This is a big bear. Was it something we said? Great Spirit, your human voice, please. my apologies. How is this? Much better. I shall lower my voice so that it may be soft upon the eardrums of the humans. My new friends, the hour of reckoning is at hand. When the dark stones fall and Lunaris clouds over, Reveria must join four hands together again. A promise was made to the goddess Celestia, a promise that must be honored. Come together, children of humans, children of the forest, child of Lunaris. Who's the child of Lunaris? Me! Wait, what? You're from Lunaris? Like the Lunaris, the one up in the sky? That's the one. Sorry, I guess there's a bit of an abrupt reveal. Thou art the daughter of the goddess Celestia. Is that not so, child of Lunaris? Could have just been which ending trophy got a higher acquisition rate. That makes sense. Well, I guess the cat's out of the bag now. How can you be the daughter of the goddess? Things just come a long way from being shocked at seeing a talking butterfly. You weren't exaggerating when you said you came from very far away. Now it makes sense why you knew so little about life in Reveria. I thought you were just kind of oblivious. Well, that I may still be. Your world is very different from the world I come from. What is that thing? Looks like some kind of giant talking bear, bro. Let's go pet it. Don't be a fool. That monster is likely to gobble us up as a snack. I don't think that's no monster, bro. I like it. I think we should try to take it back home with us to Castel. Great Spirit, there's a question I must ask you. Yes, child of Lunaris. Do you creatures and beasts of nature have wishes just as people do? Ho ho ha! An amusing question, my child. Might I answer it with a question as well? Of course. What would make you ask such a thing? Well, it seems to me if all beings, creatures, and even spirits had wishes, why then their wishes could be used to help save Reveria as well? Well, you are speaking of two different things, child of Lunaris. Is he the giant bear the magic dude was talking about? Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure. It would make sense. Most creatures of nature do not foster their own wishes. This allows the Doomstone to affect them. I get the... Is it allegory? I get, like, the metaphors they're going for. And I like it. I vibe with it. It's kind of why I like, oh god, the Little Prince so much is because it's kind of a similar aspect of, like, you don't get to choose your life for you. It's just kind of like you're forced into various roles by an overwhelming pressure from all sides, society, family, whatever. Just kind of lose everything. Anyway, however, we spirits are a different matter. We have evolved past this base level, similar to humans. But we have learned to nurture our wishes on a path that is different from humans. It was thine own mother who encouraged us to find our own way while still existing with humans. My mother was here long ago? Long ago indeed, and she asked me, just as you have asked now, about the wishes of all of nature's creatures. She showed us how humans lived, so that we may reach a greater understanding of all beings who inhabit Reveria. Because of this, our children have the power to bridge the gap between the human and spirit world. As you say that, I am heir to one of those children? Indeed, thou art an heir to one of our human children who inhabit the world beyond the forest. But there are others here, like Leela and myself. I sense the presence of a dear friend who comes to us after too long an absence. Other? I'm glad to see you are well, great Danuta. It seems you have grown more leaves since last I saw you. So this is the great spirit of the forest. I guess it wasn't just a legend after all. What are you two doing here, Hughes? Where have you been? I used Hughes' voice. We could have used your help earlier. Your child possesses the same fires of youth that you had at that age, Lady Ophelia. She became quite a reflection of myself. It is one of her saving graces. Hee. The last time I was here, I was indeed a child. I remember it like it was a decade ago. Yes, very funny, great Danuta. Glad to see you've not lost your sense of humor. What is a life, if not the time when one finds room for... I like that line a lot. What is a life, if not the time when one finds room for laughter? That's good. I take screenshot. Wait. Now I have to get my windows back up. Doing a lot of alt tab. There you go. Life can be many things. Some of us prefer to spend our days working rather than engaging in trifles. We've been busy gathering the goddess's treasures. Thus far, we have the goddess cog, the goddess anchor, and the goddess compass. Oh my, you've been busy, human. You truly have been, great spirit. Through these travels, we've met so many interesting people and seen so many splendid things. And yet, all this splendidness has brought us to an impasse. For legend tells that the goddess bestowed a fourth treasure to a race that was not human. We believe the goddess did bequeath such a gift to you and your people. It is this final treasure we desire. Oh, great spirit, tell us of your treasures. Do you always speak like this? Or, no, I thought that's how people talk to you. My first time here. Sorry. Well then, if I may speak plainly, it is clear that these treasures are mere parts of a greater whole. Or should I say, a greater hull. Like for a ship? The poofy-haired human speaks accurately. Yes, I love it when I'm informed by big spirit bears. You're speaking of the mythical goddess ship of legend, yes? It really exists? It's interesting how you speak of myth and legend as if they were untrue. The goddess ship is from an ancient time from you, but for me, it was mere centuries ago. Such lengths of time are but drops in a greater ocean for us. We see eons ago, we see lives past, we see wishes live and die, and yet the spirit tree watches all. I've never come across anything called a spirit tree in any of my research. It's something that Mother used to talk about. A symbol of everlasting life reaching to the heavens. My child, it is time that you ascended with the spirit tree. There you will find what you seek. I shall now bequeath unto thee that which the life goddess Celestia granted unto me. I have long watched over it, and now I entrust its care to thee. The goddess Deckwheel. The fourth goddess treasure. Thank you, Yulia. Oh, fuck. Thank you, Great Spirit. I'll guide you up to the spirit tree. It's easy to get lost. You two might as well come too. Us, we were just lost, you know, and we stopped here to check out this bush here. Yeah, we was looking for this bush. Turns out this isn't the right one at all, so we should scram. Nonsense. You two helped save my sister, even if you didn't mean to. Please come. Are you ready for this, Yulia? I hope so. I'm so excited I can't stop shaking. Let's go to the spirit tree. We're coming with you, of course. Big bear. Climb the spirit tree freely, friends. What you guys say, Leaf? Hell yeah. Are we on the ground? Are we gonna fall? Bro, I didn't know you were scared of heights. I'll have you know, I have a medical condition called hydrachnophobia. Hydrachnophobia, yeah. There it is. Wow, a goddess ship. I think it... Here it is sat all these years. Can't believe it, my mother's ship. So I know it's old and all, but does it work? Good question. It looks quite well kept. The entry is open. You may enter it at your leisure. Oh, an ancient vessel. Gibby. Just follow, Hughes. Stunning, so clean, so polished. How has it been maintained in such a preserved state? It is the power of the spirit tree, and the great Danuta has protected the tree, allowing the goddess ship to be safely preserved. I love the view from up here. You can see Riveria in all its splendor. Oh, I wish Eric could be here to see this. Does father even know that you're here? Did you sneak out with the rope ladder? Oh, your father knows, although he was vehemently opposed to my going. Vehemently. You know how stubborn he can get. I had no choice but to use the strongest weapon in my arsenal. Your father has always had a soft spot for apple pie. After that, he was much more open to reason. Ah, Daddy, he worries too much. It's going to end up shrinking him even more. Let's go inside the ship. Yes, let's do it. Makes my belly feel sparkly. Am I sweating? I feel like I am, but I'm not sure. Just standing near Leela makes... No, I'm sweating. What is the best pie? Apple is definitely a classic. I'm extremely partial to, like, I haven't had a lot of different pies. I would love to be eating more pies. Fuck, I am partial to like some. I hit periods. Yeah, I gotcha. I think. God, it's honestly like the cheap. I think it's like Little Debbie pies. They're like coated with like an outside layer of sugar, and it's just like you can get like the apple, maybe cinnamon, and then like chocolate ones. The chocolate ones were just like they always hit. It's not a proper like fresh baked pie or anything like that, but like I mean it was advertised as pie. It's just that might be my favorite because I had a lot of that growing up. Good texture. I like the coating on the outside. It's good. It's just all around good. But if it's like actual baked pie, I think the only pie, like proper pie I've had is like just apple. This was mothership. Fascinating. Yes, yes. Aha. But if that goes into there, then that means this must come out here, which means... Hughes! Oh, sorry, princess. I didn't realize anyone else was here. Is the answer cheap, little cheap, shitty little Debbie oatmeal cream? Those oatmeal cream pies were so fucking good. Apple crisp, apple is fucking solid. That apple is so good. Those oatmeal cream pies are fucking delicious. They are maybe my second favorite then. Those fudge rounds too. Dude, I could eat both of those shit like every single day. Like forever. Sorry, princess, I didn't realize anyone else was here. How does it look? It looks glorious. The ship itself is in mint condition. The mechanisms are all in place. I'm still not certain of all the intricacies of the engine. I think I understand the basic structure, but I'll still need a bit more time with it. Yulia? Take a look at this. What are those books? I'm not sure. I'm unfamiliar with these symbols. Oh, that's music. This is not music, it's a book. No, it's sheet music. Musicians read it while they perform so they don't know what to play. Ah, I see. Don't tell me you've never seen sheet music before. Now, where I come from, music simply flows from the heart. Well, la-di-da in Bavaria, we're not all born natural musicians. Looks like these are all folk songs. I don't know this one, though. I feel like I know these songs somehow. It's almost as if I've been here before. You know, I really have so few memories of my mother, but one thing I do recall is her sweet singing voice. It was so lovely. I would give anything to hear her sing again. Leave the goddess ship. Hughes. What? Doesn't depict Bavaria or any space, you know. There's no land at all, just some star symbols. What is this about? Ship is bringing back so many vague memories for me. I recall Mother talking about how she once saved Reveria from doom. Can I do now as she did then? Of course you can, we all can. Lunaris, the color is not shifting. That X is getting quite red. Noelia was right. We're running out of time. In order to say... Oh yeah, the fucking moon is like gonna blow up or something. is the overall flat the dangerous the danger? My mom goes nuts over the Halloween pumpkin ones. Little Debbie didn't stocks up with. That's fair. The seasonal shit that Little Debbie does goes hard. In order to save Reveria from destruction, we must find a way to harness all of its resources. If we cannot find a way to do this soon, I fear the worst shall befall us. Euelia. Let me go, mustache! Father? Your Highness, please, you mustn't run up here. It's too dangerous. Stop treating me like I'm some sort of child. I'm a grown man inside a child's body. My dearest daughter, Laura, my loving wife, Ophelia, you are both safe. I was so worried about you. And you, what? Strange girl from Mount Snowpeak. You must be Euelia. Hi. The Great Spirit and Leela filled me in on everything. I apologize I could not arrive earlier. Royal matters tied me up at the castle. Licking apple pie off your robe tied you up. Silence! You're just jealous you didn't get any. Now, child of Lunares. Yes, Your Highness? We've all been deeply touched by your devotion to our land of Reveria. You've given us reason to see the folly of living life in fear rather than love. By crossing many lands and befriending many leaders, you have shown us to be truly one land. No longer shall we be bound by silly local laws or obsolete oaths. I have spoken with the Great Spirit. We've agreed to join the forest with the rest of Reveria. Only through this unity can we forestall the threat we all currently face. Bino, that means we can be friends with all the humans again. Joy. Dearest, I'm starting to remember why I married you. It's the lack of facial hair, isn't it? Well, I am glad to feel appreciated, dear, now, if I may. I've made a decision to hold a Reveria Summit. We shall gather representatives from every region and combine our skills and knowledge to decide upon a decisive course of action. Now, everyone shall attend, the heroes, the sorcerers, the pirates, even the spirits. All those who reside in our glorious land of Reveria. Our theme shall be, Save Your Planet. And there will be cookies and tea for everyone. Oh, that sounds quite lovely. The tea is a nice touch. Proud of you for committing to working with the other kingdoms, Father. Word of praise I just heard from my own daughter? I had almost forgotten what that sounded like. I feel so much more positive about the chances of this happening now. Just one last item then, Hughes. Will this ship fly? Yes, all about that. The ship shares several design characteristics with our contemporary airships. However, the engine is composed of several mechanisms I've never seen before. I need time to examine them. Time and manpower. Loiterers, to attention! Us? Do you want us to do something with the engine? Bro, this could be it. This could be our big call-in. He needs assistance for researching. You and me. Get a life. Now, but you know that as a natural-born leader, I could never be anyone's assistant. I will be an assistant. Professor Hughes, kindly accept my loyal service. I shall break my back to get this airship flying. It has long been my dream to serve as such a research assistant aboard an ancient ship of legend. Indeed, in my younger days, I often considered taking up carpentry, sailing, and assistantship. We need all the help we can get. If you're willing to work, then please climb aboard. The robber only stole Little Debbie snacks and one tall boy? You could just have a big coat and then just like skedaddle. What? Pam has been just as much a friend to me as anyone else since I arrived. Former butterfly Euelia. Yes, Your Highness? I offer you a king's congratulations for your discovery of the legendary goddess ship. Meaning my congratulations. I'm that king who congratulates. I really need to stop doing that. Preparations for the Reveria Summit may take some time, but we shall try to hasten the process. You should all take this opportunity to rest and refresh yourselves. Might I return to Castell for a bit? There's someone I would like to speak with. Of course, return to wherever your non-butterfly wings shall take you. Go tell Pam of your great deeds here, and please remind her that her insurance premiums are due. Yes, Your Highness, thank you. I think we'll return to Castell as well shortly. Thank you for all of your help, Laura. I want you to know you're a wonderful friend. I can only say the same for you as well, Euelia. I shall return to Castell to help Mother and Father plan this Reveria Summit. I shall see you all soon. Okay, let's return to Castell. He was on drugs, but yeah. Yeah, that kind of... That happens. That's... I need to talk to Pam immediately. Laura left my party. I don't think Euelia counts as part of my party. These are not the thing that says them. She is, okay. Yo, goddess can fuck shit up. Let's see. My magic attack is so low. Oh, I need to go check out that place. You're a pink tree in the West Grassy Plains. Oh damn, how long have I been? 3.5 hours, that's not bad. Looks like we've got a lot of work to do here. You just get some rest and leave it to me. So I can hang out with Leela. You said it was to find our work ethic. What? Just take a well-earned rest. Oh, big fella. I need to check something real quick. Wait, did you see my big brother scowl when he heard the king talking about uniting everyone? What's that about? He's actually really happy about it. His ears wiggle when he's pretending to be mad. That's cute. Send you back to Castell if you would like. Yeah, I'll walk right now. And I wouldn't mind, so you dork. Yeah, alright, send me back. Wait, I didn't talk to the big spirit, no. Yeah, I'll be fine. Well, welcome back, you two. Where have you been off this time? Been to the Elder One. There's a village, and they're filled with spirits, and a huge tree that we climbed up, and when we got up there, we could see all of Bavaria, and there was a great spirit, too. It was amazing. You must be tired for such a journey. Oh, no, did I just... I didn't hit the toggle. We're good. Save those stories for tomorrow. For now, you should get some rest. I'm with you on that, Pam. Wait a second. You know who I am? What do you mean? You're Butterfly, of course. How could I not know who you are? Did you change something? Did I? Oh, my dear. Do you honestly think I didn't recognize your voice from our stargazing conversations? Figured it wasn't any of my business why you chose to be a girl at night and a butterfly by day. Don't we all have a few peculiar habits? I'm not one to judge. Oh, well, It's meant to be a secret. I didn't think you knew. Well, you can rest assured I told no one. Next time I see you, I'll act more surprised. Did find this on my doorstep. It looks like another gift from the king. A whopping 15,000. He also had some divine sugared water sent over. Would you like a taste? It's quite good. That's okay. Now that I'm not a butterfly, I guess I can say I'm not really a fan of sugared water. Oh my, isn't it the worst when you pretend to like something and it snowballs into, you know, a thing? Well, you go on and get some rest. You've earned it. She left the party. Port Puerto? No luck today either. No, it's out there in the sky somewhere, though. One day, I swear it, old man. One day I'm gonna find it. Robin! Yes, sir? Get over here, will you? I'm not paying you to stand around doing whatever it is you're doing. Be right there, sir. What's wrong, my dear? You were gazing at that goddess statue the other night as well. Yeah, once I start thinking of Mother, my mind just goes off in so many different directions. You are a sweet child. A child is her mother's greatest treasure. Her legacy, if you will. I only wish I could have told my mother how proud of her I am. She did so much, carrying on her name, her spirit, and inside you, her life is thanks enough for any mother. Do you really think so, Pam? I know so. Now off to bed and get some rest. People are relying on you, my dear. You're right. Good night. And Pam, thank you. Thank you, Pam. Let's see. Oh yeah, it just says, yeah, actually says her name now. Check my bliss. That might be where I call it for right now. I am hungry. Hungry, I've been yapping a lot. Reading a lot of dialogue, but yeah. I am off of work tomorrow, so I might draw tomorrow or I might stream. Maybe both. I don't know. But it's cool actually like focusing on this story for a bit. Cause I've not done that in a while. I've never focused on the story longer than what it takes to get me to the next region for more resources. So it's weird to just like go through the story and not be like running around doing errands all the time. Because the story is really nice and fun. Good game. I'm excited to play more and finish it. I might do that off stream of just like I might just do the chores for this game off stream. Uh, but when I stream, I think I'm just gonna keep focusing on like the story, because I don't know. I don't do enough to really yap, I guess, about not the game. Good stream. Yeah, yeah. I have fun with the first 18 minutes of it. It's gonna feel like, oh, I played copyrighted music and had to mute a certain part. No, I just didn't fucking. It's just OBS didn't remember what my microphone was, and I didn't, and no one was around for that first 18 minutes to tell me. All right. Anyway, I'll try to stream more when I can, because it's fun. Yeah, I guess. I don't have an end screen. I need to. There's so much I want to add for screens and stuff, but I will end it here. Everyone have a good weekend, a good Sunday, or whatever D. See you when I see you, and goodbye. The stream will stop immediately. Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Bye.